You're on the Virtual Entertainment Programming Network. tvepn.com. Live from TVEPN Studios, The Slam Show. And now, your host, Slam.
What's up, everyone? We're trying to do the wave here to a certain degree, and there was a little disruption.
I'll do this kind of wave, but I don't know how to do anything more than
That's
that.
a little Michael Jackson-ish. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
What's the gloves for? You carrying something?
Nah. I want to go anti-Jerry Rice. No, stick 'em.
Ooh,
all gloves.
That's right.
Bite your tongue, man. He's a legend.
I love Jerry Rice. I love Jerry.
We all do. We all do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to another edition of The Slam Show for February 9th, 2015. I'm the main man, Slam and Sam. And before we get into anything, I'd like to have my co-hosting staff and our special guests introduce themselves.
It's Mike Ill Smooth. You know what it is. Rocking the Argyle socks tonight, man.
They can't see it, but he is.
We out here. And
dude, you got some hairy-ass legs.
I know, man. That's the Mediterranean in me, man. You know?
Maltese.
That Maltese Islander life.
Not a dog.
Yeah, it's not. See?
You're shaggy, though.
Shaggy, man. Real shaggy. But it's cool, though. You know? Having hair is a sign of being a man. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Really?
Yeah, testosterone building for sure.
Okay.
I eat hair for breakfast.
Yeah, no, glad to be here.
Cool.
Well, I'm Cindy, and
Glad to be here.
I shaved. So
So wait, you're saying you were like me before you shaved?
yeah.
Okay,
Give me about 12 hours. I'll be hairier than you.
Yes.
There you go, guys. That's a visual for you.
She'll look like she has pants on.
Right.
I think there's a theme here. I'm Lady Sage, and I waxed.
Oh.
Ooh. So it's gonna take
We gon'
2
Nemo
whole
wax.
days to catch
All right.
up.
We don't need
Now is that
How can you top that, Joe?
was that the 40-year-old virgin wax with like the hot sticky stuff, and then they just pull the bandages off you?
There's only one kind of wax, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it, buddy. That's how it goes.
There's a few kind of waxes out there. Oh, Joe Corso, Joe Time Entertainment. Hello. It sounded like I was talking with an accent for a second. Joe Corso.
Why? Why the accent?
It slipped out.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Welcome
dude,
back.
I mean,
Welcome back.
I let it grow, but I gotta say, I've nared it before.
Ooh, that burns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it smells.
It's nair for
Oh
men.
my
It was nair
God.
for men. God damn it.
Is there
In the
such
pink
thing?
box.
Is there such thing as Nair for men?
Yeah,
there
it was.
is.
It was like
okay.
a.
A
it was like
short-lived stint in the 90s and 2000s. Yeah.
Very
It was
short-lived.
crazy. Yeah, it was
I didn't
bad.
even know that.
I didn't know.
Because most men don't read the box where it says "Don't use on face or genitals,"
And
and that's
he
the
did.
first place they go put
Fucking
it.
Bad.
Hey, we're just trying to think of the easy way out.
like the Holocaust. Never again.
No.
Never again.
You're going to have to beat that, Amy.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Amy, known as Amy Robbins. I'm a DJ, and I'm totally lasered. Just kidding. I'm not. And
Wait, you're not kidding, or you're not lasered?
I'm not lasered.
Oh.
But she does shave.
Okay.
I do shave.
Okay.
Occasionally in the winter.
So right now, it's furry.
Those are really capri
No, I'm
pants
okay.
that she's got
Yeah,
on.
so don't tell me that you're like your boots right now. Hey, at least it matches the drapes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
That's funny.
Oh, my goodness. We're having too
Hi.
much fun here on this episode already, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a quick recap from our past week and weekends. And, yeah, let's just jump right into it. Mike Hill, what's up?
What's up, man?
Are you more energetic?
Yeah, a little bit, man.
Yeah,
Did you
last
get
week.
an adjustment?
Not yet.
Oh.
That's coming Friday.
A laser adjustment.
I'm gonna go get the
Yes.
spine adjustment.
That's right,
Tommy
from our
Wolf.
special
Yeah.
guest.
I'm gonna go see Tommy Wolf
Yeah.
and his beautiful girlfriend Vanessa, I believe.
Yep, at the
work
New
partner?
Health
I
Chiropractic
think
Center.
they're called Dr. Tommy and Dr. Vanessa.
Dr. Tommy, Dr. Vanessa. Fine enough. But yeah, no, man. So the day after the show, I had the day off, which was nice, a rare weekday day off. And my girlfriend and I went down to San Francisco and had like a little day trip. And I've never tried Nicaraguan food. She's full-blooded Nicaraguan. She said there's not many Nicaraguan restaurants in the Bay Area. So she took me to this one off of over there off Mission and 30th.
Mhm.
And I'm telling you, man, it was really good. Like, and I'm really nervous about trying different foods because I'm very picky. So
Let me take a guess. It was chicken, though, right?
no, I had this kind of steak. It's called a churrasco, and it was kind of like almost like a chimichurri type, like a garlic, olive oil, kind of like mint type of like marinade that they put it in.
Okay.
And then they gave you more of the sauce afterwards, but it was really good, man. And then it came with rice and beans and plantains. I'm not a big banana fan. That's what I've always thought a plantain was, same thing. But I guess they're different. The plantain, I felt like it
Definitely
had no taste.
It's starchy.
Yeah,
It's not
right.
sweet
It wasn't
like
sweet.
banana,
It wasn't,
no.
and they had all different kinds of plantains. There's one that was like a kind of a baked, then there was like a fried one, and it was really good. It was really good. We did that, and then and it was crazy. Like the week before, she had texted me a picture of Baker Beach. She said she really wanted to go down there.
Did you know that's a nude beach?
Yeah, but there were no nude people there, and I was willing to get butt ass naked.
You would. Too.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm
You shaved that day.
Yeah. I trimmed. I don't shave because of irritation, but I trim. And I nared once, and I've learned my lesson too. So yeah, no, we went down to Baker Beach, and that was cool. And then after that, we went to Smuggler's Cove. I don't know if you guys have ever been there.
Yeah.
A cool little drink spot. It's very you would never guess the inside by the outside, right? It's a very kind of like corporate, like little building, and then you walk in. It's like this pirate themed, like 2-story bar, and really good drinks. They like it's all rum. The whole menu's rum, and then like in the back they have like things for people that don't want rum. You know, like if you want it vodka.
You have to go to the back for
But
that.
it's like it's like 6 different pages of rum drinks.
Right.
And I guess like the owner was telling me that they're gonna do one like that in gin next.
Okay.
He's gonna start another bar that's gonna specialize in all gin type of drinks. So we did that, and then I had to pretty much work from Wednesday on through this Thursday. So I'm on 9 days straight. I guess I'm. Today's not the 9th day, but I'm working on it, and then yeah, she's in LA, and she'll be coming back. She's been in LA since Wednesday night.
Oh, I didn't mean to applause for her being away. My bad.
Yeah, no, she's in LA. Hey, you
Ill
can,
time.
hey, you can applause for Thursday though, because when she gets back Thursday, it's gonna be
Uh-oh.
Valentine's Day weekend full of passion. Friday
Oh my
and Saturday and
God.
Sunday
I'm
off.
about to get the Baker Beach.
Man,
I'm about
can't
to get
wait.
nightmares.
TMI.
Can't wait. So yeah, no, it's good.
What was
Life-
that place called? The Smuggler? What did you call it?
Smuggler's Cove, man.
Smugglers.
Go check that place out, man. They tremendous drinks, though. Honestly.
Awesome. And everything else pretty cool, keen the rest of the way?
I mean, you know, works all right. You know how it is. We're
Yeah.
switching to a whole new way of how we do hours. Now it's based on money. And, you know, rain kind of put a damper on a little bit of the plans this weekend. Didn't really want to drive in it, but had no choice.
Right.
Got my pumps all messed up, my gas pumps. So luckily some guys were out there to take care of those today.
Pump it up.
Yeah, they
Literally.
They took 2 of our pumps away, actually. 2 of our
Pump it
dispensers.
out.
Pump it out. That's what I need to do. There's like
Oh my
so
God! When I think of pump, I'm thinking of something different, and it's not pleasant.
Pump it out.
yeah. There's a lot of water that needs to be pumped out of our gas tanks right now. So
Ooh, that doesn't sound positive.
that's cool. We'll get to it.
Ooh, I don't know if you should have revealed that, but okay.
Penis pump.
It is what it is.
She's like, I gotta say it. I gotta say what I'm thinking. Penis pump.
Oh my goodness.
No need for that. I'm good.
I'm good. I shaved. Or I trimmed.
Cindy, cleanly shaven, how are you?
Great. I also don't need a penis pump, seeing as I don't have a penis. But anyways, it's a pretty productive week. Mostly work. I don't know, kind of laying low because I'll be skipping town again next weekend, and I'll be back to Reno.
Back to the old stomping grounds.
Back to Reno. All right.
Reno misses you.
That's right. I know. I miss it already. So kind of played it cool. Went to work. Caught up on Walking Dead. Tried some new wines. Went to that same little shitty dive spot that I like in Vacaville.
Mhm.
It's kind of a country bar. So if you like to not dress up and not have people sizing you up like in the club, then you go there.
And where's the spot at? Just in case.
It's out in Vacaville. I'll get you the name of it.
Yeah. Just in case.
It's kind of in the
wanna check
cuts.
it
It's
out.
like off the freeway a ways, so I don't remember exactly what street it's on.
Just go
out-
to every
out-
single one off the freeway.
Out
Yeah.
towards Leisure Town?
No,
Like that far,
it's past.
Caddy?
It's past there. It's past
okay.
there. Yeah, I'll get you.
Yeah.
I'll show you where it's at.
Okay.
It's fun.
Right on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lady Sage.
Well, we did actually a lot of appointments during the week, and one of them was sponsorship visit with excuse me,
Penis pumps.
sponsor for Joe, penis pumps for Joe. Sponsorship. I can't even say it. Sponsorship visit with Spelltich Sellers out in Napa. So shout out to the whole Spelltich team, Kristen, Barb, Tim, and yeah, just like Oprah, everybody gets wine in this room.
Thank you to the Spelltich family.
Yes. Thank you very much. So that was I guess on Wednesday, Thursday, I don't remember. Kind
Too
of
much
drank.
wine?
Yeah, exactly. Kind of drank wine and forgot. And pretty much laid low for me this weekend. I'm saving all my energy for my promo work up this upcoming weekend. It's a Valentine's Day. It's gonna be busy for me.
Woo!
So that was that. I can't make up anything right now. I'm brain dead. So
Yeah.
There you have it. There you have it.
Yeah.
Mr. Joe Time, welcome back.
What's up?
You're absent last week.
Yeah.
You were taking care of some personal business.
Yeah, man. Just practicing my nunchuck skills.
It was actually the penis pump implant.
you could have an implant.
So it's like an insulin pump that you
Yeah.
control from over here. No.
I actually have an app for it now, so that was the whole transition. I just
Yeah, your brain
kinda just
stimulates it.
put it in. Nah, dude. The last couple weeks have been awesome and a half. Dreams coming true. You know, the works.
Wet dreams.
Wet dreams. Yeah. No. I actually got to play on the Niners field, dude. I got the little field experience in the storm. It was raining, where most people would just be indoors, you know, safe, dry. I was out there getting wet.
I just
Having
picture
time.
that video you showed me.
So fun. Yeah. My buddy threw me a touchdown pass, and I got excited. I'm all doing a spinning around, pointing at like the crowd's watching, and he does the same thing, but then he slips because he had Jordans on. Like, yeah, wear Jordans on the field.
No cleats.
So
Oh my
this,
God,
this was at
so
the Levi
funny.
Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then, yeah, I guess I missed the show after Super Bowl, so it was like I was just riding off that high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it came up big. That shit was fun. That play, dude. I rewind that play all the time. It's so awesome.
Paid for your nunchucks lesson.
They paid for my nunchuck lessons. I was doing a lot
But
of...
not the penile implant.
No, that's still being paid. I'm waiting for my taxes returned so I can pay it all off. But yeah, that was fun. I actually just did so much promotion over the week, just hitting a lot of mics. I mean, I was hitting like 2 mics a night, 3 mics a night, just going to shows. Man, just going on a run, and it feels good to do. And then, yeah, just studying and working, and there's just so much going on. It's hard to really explain. I'm so exhausted from all the excitement this is going down.
Wow.
But
Sage will
yeah,
fix it.
but come out to my show, man. I've been really working hard
Yeah,
for the show that's coming out.
let's
on
go ahead and put
Friday
the
13th,
flyer up.
man. If you're feeling lucky, come through. That's actually not the one, but we changed. Yeah, we changed the headline of the other.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's all good. Alfred Robles, he's actually going to be filming that weekend, which is all good, man. You know, power to him.
But it's still feeling lucky, though.
It is
the
still
theme.
feeling lucky. My
Okay.
buddy Ellis Rodriguez will be headlining that show. He was on Shaq's All-Star Comedy Jam. He was on Laughs on Fox, and he's been on Comedy Central, so he's going to be getting down.
Awesome.
Rick James is going to be in the building as well. Not Rick James, Super Freak, but Rick James,
I was like,
Finger
Rick
Freak.
James?
Yeah, and then
Let's go back to life.
myself and a couple other guest comics, and it's just going to be a awesome night, man. Tickets have been selling online, so I've just been really juiced off that. It's my first online ticket sales that I've done ever. Yeah, so I've been getting like all these alerts. 5 tickets bought, 2 tickets bought, all these. I'm like, fuck, this is awesome. Should have did this a long
go.
time ago. Instead of running around trying to get people and just wondering if people are going to show up or not. But already knowing people are confirming, and if they don't, I got their money.
There you go. It's already paid.
That's
Yeah,
the
but-
hustle for you.
Yeah.
Cool,
But
cool.
yeah, thank you guys.
Right on, right on. DJ Amy Robbins.
Oh yeah, I had a awesome chill weekend this weekend, and
It's always good to have a chilled weekend.
it is, especially when you work weekends. So Friday night, I was at the End Up in the city. I was DJing a show called Follow Fridays, and Anthony Presents really turned that spot around. Like, he has built up such an amazing following, which hence the title Follow Fridays is totally appropriate. So I played that party, and then
Nice.
last night, or no, 2 nights ago. Oh my god. Yeah, see, I'm so
You
out
had
of
some,
it.
wi-
Like,
you
I
had some
feel-
wine too?
Yeah, I am Amy Winehands when I'm out.
Wine hands.
I can get into those.
Oh, really?
Stories. Yeah.
Some disappearing acts, blurs.
Yeah. We'll get into that. Had a disappearing act before, but
Man, you should have went to Deja Vu with us then. Yeah, sorry.
That might be too intense for me. I'm sure. But I was actually at another local spot in Brentwood, which is the second time I played in Brentwood at Tailgaters, and
Oh, right on.
everybody gets down. And it's such a fun time. Like it's just the energy for both crowds I played for this weekend was on point. It was awesome. So
Gosh, I haven't played there in like a while.
where?
Which one did you
At
do?
Tailgaters.
You did the one in
Tailgaters?
Brentwood, right?
Yeah, it's
Off of Sands Creek, that one?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Sands Creek, or is it the one in Brentwood?
No,
Because Sands
no,
The one in Brentwood is
Sands
off of Main
Street.
Street.
Oh, Main
and,
Street. Okay,
yeah,
never
next to
mind.
Liberty High
Boulevard.
School.
I don't
Actually
know.
would be the
Wait,
correct
there's
term.
another one?
yes, there's two.
Yeah.
One in
Oh, okay.
Antioch and then one in Brentwood.
Yeah, one off
okay.
Lone Tree and one off Brentwood Boulevard.
Okay.
There you go, Mr. Acker.
And isn't there one on in Concord too?
No.
I believe.
I don't think so.
No.
It's Tell Schmaders.
Schmel Schmaders.
So Brentwood, huh? You were hanging out there for a little
Yeah. I actually played there January 3rd.
bit? Mm-hmm.
January 3rd, and they were like,
Three.
"We want you back. We want you back." So I came back,
That's
and
awesome.
I played. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, it was a good time.
What kind of music were you playing? Just a little bit of everything.
Like really ratchet
Some,
area.
some slam.
That's why they lying in
Yeah.
them ratchet songs.
yeah, a lot of the jacket. Yeah, it's,
Yeah. Can you play the jacket?
yeah.
Whatever's going to make the ladies take off their shoes and turn into
Oh,
ratchets.
yeah.
Yeah.
These are my dancing shoes, so I
Uggs.
gotta keep those on.
Gotta
I
keep the
can't
Uggs
take my
on.
shoes off, but I can take other things. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
What's your thoughts on that?
What,
The gir-
stripping?
no, the girls that
I'm like, hell yeah.
the girls that just like, okay, I need to take off my shoes and just get down on the dance floor. It's freaking grimy,
That's gross,
drinks
dude.
everywhere.
Just
Yeah, that's
Broken glass.
bring some flip flops if you can't handle your shoes.
exactly. Nobody wants to be friends with the girl with the STD on her foot. That's what I always say. Nobody wants to be your friend if you're barefoot on the floor. I'm just
What's your thoughts on that, Michael? You look kind of like, all right, well, I've kind of crossed that, but hey, I'm safe.
Don't worry. I've taken my shoes off in the DJ booth while I'm DJing before, and that was when I first started. I know. And David Savior decided to post it on Instagram, and let's just say it took me a while to redeem myself from that one. It was bad. They're like, what the hell is that girl? Like they didn't see that I was DJing. They're like, why is this bitch in the DJ booth with her shoes off? That's so nasty. And I'm just like, oh man.
But
Why'd
the
you
booth,
attack?
Was your toes done at least?
Yeah, they were.
Okay, well.
There we
and
go.
the booth is relatively clean though, right? I mean, it's not as dirty as the dance
No.
floor. Is it?
No,
No.
it was.
It's worse.
It's
Oh.
it's like carpet.
Yeah, it's bad behind
Carpet.
the DJ booth.
Yeah, carpet anywhere in a public area. Just
They
steer
should just
clear.
Put some dog training pads to line.
I need to keep those in my bag along with some like.
Have some
flip-flops.
Lysol and shit handy.
Like they're thinking that this is where you go. That's how committed I am to DJ, and I don't even take bathroom breaks.
That's right.
I never. I've stood for 6 hours before
Uh-huh.
and didn't even realize no bathroom breaks, nothing, and I'm. Yeah.
You have your pee
Yeah.
pad, just in case.
Yeah.
See,
what'd
Joe
you say?
wants to have that visual for some sick reason.
Yeah, she was talking about puppy pads over here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I just set that up. I'll get. No one will know.
Did you guys hear about that story? I forgot this one DJ, and he claimed to have contracted chlamydia from mixing on a mixer at a club. Yeah, from the fader. Contracted
Yeah,
chlamydia.
right. That's what he told his girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what he
Babe, I was mixing.
Yeah, this is what happened. He was doing a doing the nasty behind the DJ booth, and
Oh
that's how
yeah,
I got
easily,
chlamydia.
right?
It's like, babe, that's why I came home a little bit later. Like, you know, I got chlamydia from the mixer.
It happens,
that
babe.
was-
That happens.
Totally.
But have you,
Wicks, yeah.
you never seen that article? It was floating online.
So what was
No.
the conclusion of that article?
Dude, he's a dumbass. and
Pretty
he-
much. Pretty much.
DJ Bean Flicker over here.
Here's the funny thing. It was posted on a lot of these DJ sites, and the people that were reposting it were like supporting the idea that chlamydia does kind of reside off of DJ equipment, which was pretty,
Totally.
pretty stupid.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's exactly where chlamydia comes from.
It's like shitty mixing is because of the mixer. It's all because of the mixer and the turn and
Thank
whatever
you.
you're using. It is shitty DJing. Trust me, it's their equipment. For sure.
Mom,
Not
where's
me.
chlamydia
Equipment.
Your songs suck so bad they gave you chlamydia. Like, it's never getting hired.
What
there
was he
again.
doing? Like mixing with his penis? I mean, was he like out there going like this?
That's a new trick, new
Right? And then
style. It's
somebody,
No, what he
somebody
was
would have to like come on him or bleed on him
Yeah.
in order for that.
Is
to
that the
happen.
only
Or
rumored
both.
sexual disease to go around with DJs? Is
that's the
chlamydia?
one that's been coming out lately. And what he's claiming is that the other DJs, because obviously he rotated and so forth, was the one that put chlamydia on the mixer. So he was doing the little
That's a
nasty
prank.
thing.
There's a little prank.
Right?
It's like, hey, we're about to give Josh some chlamydia. Watch this. Hey, bro, you want to close out the set tonight? Like, hell yeah.
He's got it in a little jar. Like,
So
on there.
Sprinkle
right?
some chlamydia.
so DJs out there,
I got some test tubes of chlamydia. Let me spread it.
It's like, yeah, I got some in my car. Like, I carry that shit with me everywhere just in case.
It's a gag gift. You get it?
make sure you have
it?
baby wipes at all times, fully alcoholed, soaked in alcohol, and wipe everything down. You'll be safe.
Especially on a plane.
On a plane.
Especially on a plane.
All right.
For when,
Planes are
for
gross
when you
to
DJ
me.
Oh,
on
shit.
the plane.
Movie theaters are gross.
Oh, I never thought of
It's
that.
bad, dude.
Oh my god, and they're cloth seats too. Like we said, like
Well,
anything cloth is
here's-
just effed for life.
Everywhere's gross. Just think
Yeah.
about it. Everywhere's gross. It's
Except for the
better-
slam show room. This is pretty awesome.
That's
Yeah.
right. This, you could do
Feels
surgery.
Sanitize everything, fuckers.
We got pee pads and everything. You guys can't see it, but we all got our own pee pads.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Cool. I'll go ahead and close out the past week and week happenings. On Friday, I did a private party over at Ziofredo's in
That's right.
Vallejo. And shouts out to Sherry and the ownership staff. You guys were great. It's always good to do a private party because you're actually having a good crowd that's responsive and
Chlamydia free.
It's even greater when it's little kids asking for requests. Aww.
It was a cute
That
party. I
Frozen song.
forgot about that. I was there.
Let it go.
No, actually, we were getting like
Fuck
a
that
lot.
song.
We were getting a lot of adult requests. There
Oh,
was
what?
no Taylor Swifts. There were no Frozens or anything. Right when you started playing all the ratchet stuff, that's when the 10-year-olds were getting down. So, ladies and gentlemen, our society
I
is going
remember-
to shit.
No,
Only in Vallejo.
well, I used to get down to that
But
too
you
when
know
I
what?
was
It
a
was
kid.
Yeah,
an
me
80s.
too.
It was an 80s theme, and it surprised me that a lot of those young girls even knew that song, "Jesse's Girl."
Yeah.
I wanna be Jesse's girl. So it was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, that
You
is
know.
cool.
they-
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's refreshing because the parents are having the theme put together. So they're trying to let the younger kids, hey, this is cool. You don't have to listen to all that ratchet stuff and negativity. The 80s is a good period
Yeah.
of good music. So I was like, wow.
True that.
Yeah. Thumbs up on everyone that
Not
decided to put
chlamydia
together.
that year. The
Not that
80s.
place.
The 80s.
Oh my goodness. On Saturday, it was Hamachi Lounge with the 925 Niner Empire. Props out to Elvin and everyone that came out. We had a good
Nice.
time. But I can't wait till we do it again. That's for sure, because we're going to go ahead and do it towards the summer where I think
It wasn't raining.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Plus, it's after the season. Everyone's kind of like getting their batteries recharged, and everyone's in hibernation mode when it comes to football. So in the summer, we're going to do another Niner Empire gathering. That's for sure.
I'll be there.
You better.
Right on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Dwight Clark might be there, so be prepared.
Exactly.
I'll get my selfie stick ready.
Oh, the infamous selfie stick discussions.
I haven't even used mine. I mean, it looks so difficult to use. I don't know.
I just
Maybe
let me just say, I don't have one, but I have like a GoPro pole that you can
Oh,
like,
okay.
flip.
I like
So
how you're
guess
like-
that's- I just, yeah, it's super long, so I can get like full body selfie.
super long.
Yeah. Lucky me.
There it
Very
is.
lucky. Right on.
That's
right
their
on.
selfie stick.
Yeah.
Last week, let's go ahead and do a quick recap on our special guests, Tommy and Vanessa of the New Health Chiropractic Center. And tomorrow we're actually going to be guests, the Slam Show on their Latin Fusion podcast. So everyone here, except for Mike Hill, because I was always assuming that you'd be going to work on Tuesday.
Depends
Or-
what time.
around 2 o'clock.
Yes, I'll be at work from 12 to 9.
Okay,
so.
cool. I don't feel so bad for leaving you out.
You
But
weren't
Joe-
invited, and we're saying it right now.
So, Cindy, Joe, you guys are down for tomorrow?
Yes.
I actually have a luncheon that I locked in for tomorrow. Let me double check.
Okay. So, yeah,
Let me double check.
all right,
Tonight.
cool. Tommy and Vanessa, they have that podcast, and last week, once again, they were on. Two good power couples, lots to talk about, and Mike Hill, you really had a good experience with them because now
Yeah.
you know the whole chiropractic thing isn't all about just having back adjustments, it's all about wellness
Yeah,
and
I was
well-being.
like amazed at how much wellness played into it. You know, here I never really pictured a chiropractor being anything more than
Back
I was saying,
adjustments.
back adjustments, and going to get the physicals before your high school sports. And I was just amazed to learn the stories that they were telling of their clients that have really received some big time healing from them and what they do. And it seemed like towards the end, the more and more they were speaking, the more and more I was starting to get interested, especially when I was starting to talk about how
Your
at
issues.
times, at times, maybe the way I sleep causes my neck to just kind of hurt for a while. Like, it's not like all the time, but they're definitely showing me where the correlations could lie. And I'm so excited that I'm making it one of my main priorities on my Friday off this Friday. So I'll probably be going there sometime in the morning. I think they said they're open from 9 to 1 on Friday, and I want to try to catch them right before they end because I think I might have to take my mom to one of her therapy sessions or her rehab sessions for her dislocated shoulder at 9 in the morning. So I'll try to do that really quick with my mom and then bounce out to Walnut Creek and get adjusted. And I just want to see. They told me that it's probably going to be, most people don't just one and done it. They go for a couple sessions, but I just want to see what at least one can do, and then
Take it from there.
Yeah. So, but no, very impressed with the two of them. Not only the fact that they've done it for so long, and I think Tommy wasn't really trying to let on the big name clients. I think he's probably done some big name clients. Was really humble about it. But both him and Vanessa, they just have a vast knowledge of their craft, and that's what you like to see.
There you go.
out of
Take a
two
look at the
doctors.
banner.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, they're actually
It's not going
They're
anywhere.
actually in Concord.
Oh, Concord. Right. That's why I said take a look at that. I would have been going to the wrong spot. But no, really impressed, and they seem like the bee's knees when it comes to chiropractic.
The cat's pajamas.
So who do you want to adjust your back, Dr. Tommy or Dr. Vanessa?
Maybe if they could take turns like halfway through, that'd be cool.
What the hell?
You want to get tag team?
Yeah, a little tag team
Okay.
action. A little
DP.
little Tommy, little Vanessa, and then I
DP.
can kind of make my decision from there. Who maybe adjusted me better. So the next time,
That's not the kind of business they run, you
Yeah.
guys. Okay.
whoever wants to take on the task, I guess.
I thought you were going to say
Is that what
something else.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Right on.
I'm not picky.
Cool. Cindy.
Wow, tough to follow that. Anyways, though, I really like seeing returning guests come in here. That way, we could see where they've gone in the time in between. And it seems like, they're really taking off. They got new big office. They have their show.
Yep.
They're expanding. They're talking about, community outreach. A lot of things going on. It'll be really exciting to see, when we're guests over there, to see what that's all about.
I think we're going to turn that shit up. big
Yeah, I wish
time.
you guys the
Just
best.
like,
Oh, yeah.
just go off freaking topic, and
Turn up.
they're probably like watching, like, oh my god, they're gonna come here and just wreck shop. No, we're just kidding, Vanessa, Tommy. Don't worry, we'll be
No,
under
we'll
strict
be We're
guidelines.
gonna be professional. None of this slam show.
Outrageousness.
Exactly.
All right, fair enough.
I'll bring a beeping sound effect in case I have to use bad words. So
I'll dress all in Argyle.
there you go. See?
Yeah.
Sweater vests, ties. Come on, guys. We need to dress up.
Exactly,
I guess-
exactly.
I like dressing up.
business casual.
Business attire.
I'll wear a pencil skirt and stuff. Yeah.
Perfect,
Me too.
perfect. So, if you didn't know, Sage was doing some treatments with the chiropractic center.
I'm actually due back for a review, see where I'm at with my treatment, and so I'm kind of excited to see their new facility, their new office. They're in Suite J now, same location but just
Office in the
upstairs.
sky.
Exactly, and I mean I have nothing but great reviews with Dr. Tommy and Vanessa. I mean, they're such young couple. I mean, young doctors.
Right.
They're just so great to be around with, and you have to prepare yourself when you do go see him. He has like a trivia on the wall, like
yeah,
yeah,
like the question of the day.
question
sort
of the day,
yeah.
and I'm like every time I go there, I'm like this.
Well, see, because they're doctors. I mean,
Yeah, and I'm like, do I have
that's
to?
what smart people do.
My brain's off. I'm not here to.
How many balls does a man have?
Now, have you only been for one session or multiple?
No,
already?
I've gone for like a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I was really messed up.
Well, who do you normally go to?
Oh, Dr. Tommy adjusted me.
Okay, so you do Tommy.
Yeah. No, I don't do him.
He does her.
He does. Yeah.
I mean, have you ever had a Vanessa one?
Oh, she's
Have you
always
ever had a Vanessa one?
no. She's there to like give advice and stuff. Oh my God, Mike, I can't even concentrate. It's too funny. My mind is everywhere.
I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Because I'm just trying to figure out like who I should go with. Like who would you pick if you had a?
Dr. Tommy, I like that stuff.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, I like it rough.
Yeah, man hands.
Exactly.
Or just switch it off, Michael. Yeah,
Do you
see-
think I could do that? I mean, you guys were laughing at me, but can I really do my idea of the switch off?
Why not? Why not tag team?
Or simultaneously, who knows?
Like, oh, each has one hand on?
They're like, it'd be like a weird, Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore moment. Like you're like the pottery, you're the
that's
pot.
That's too crazy.
Don't listen to this guy.
There's no table. There's just a kick wheel.
Yeah.
And you're gonna sit on there like this.
Exactly.
So yeah, I can't wait for you to actually go in.
And really quick before I get, is like the positioning kind of like a massage though, as far as like the tables and everything?
Oh
they
no,
have?
no. There's different. You don't just like go straight to the table and get adjusted. I mean, there's several exercise
Oh, okay.
that'll fit best for whatever injury or stuff that you have.
Okay.
So
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
And for further consultation, speak with Sage after the show.
no, I don't want to speak with you about it. Just go there Friday.
So if you guys missed that episode, be sure to go to our Ustream page at theslamshow.tv or theslamshow.com. Oh, before we go on commercial break, I'd like to send a special shout out to everyone that knows a good mentor friend of mine. His name is Daniel Del Rosario. He would have been 50 years old today, but last year he succumbed to cancer, and this is one gentleman that I credit a lot of my DJing and just ability to work the crowd abilities to, because he was really a good man. So
Happy birthday, Daniel.
yeah, exactly. And yeah,
Throw up the swoosh for Daniel, man.
there you go. There you go.
go.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break and be back with the topics segment here on The Slam Show. Hang tight.
If you're suffering from chronic pain, migraine headaches, or any other health issues, it might be your back telling you it's time for an adjustment. Come check out the New Health Chiropractic Center in Concord. We restore the curvatures of the spine to bring you back to good health and wellness. Our specialists will provide a full examination and x-rays for free. Just mention The Slam Show. Call now for an appointment at 925-759-9722 or online at thenewhealthcc.com. In order to transform your health, you have to try something new. The New Health Chiropractic Center.
Weekends you want to spend with family, friends, doing stuff that you love. You don't want to spend weekends looking for a new car, burning through weekend after weekend on the hunt. Instead, you got to check TrueCar and the TrueCar mobile app. In 5 minutes, TrueCar's app not only lets you build the car that you want, it tells you what others paid for it and lets you lock in guaranteed savings, usually over $3,000 less than MSRP. So get your weekends back at the car you want without stressing over overpaying. Save time, save money, and never overpay. Download the TrueCar app today.
What are you doing?
I'm turning this hedge into a dolphin-shaped topiary.
But this house isn't yours. In fact, I just showed it to you.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it.
Softly confident.
Well, I am an excellent candidate for a home loan. I pulled an 809 FICO score at Experian.com, so getting a mortgage is merely a formality. What do you think I should do with this other hedge? A giraffe?
Get your credit swagger on. Become a member of Experian Credit Tracker and find out your FICO score powered by Experian. FICO scores are used in 90% of credit decisions.
I'm a mid-century architectural wonder. A house made entirely of glass. So you can imagine my fright when giant pieces of hail started falling from the sky. Did I mention I'm made entirely of glass? Everyone was running here, running there, trying to get out of the house. But what am I to do? I am the house.
Your house can't protect itself. That's why the Geico Insurance Agency helps make it easy to switch and save on homeowners insurance. You could save even more when you combine your homeowners with an existing auto insurance policy. Call Geico, go to geico.com, or visit your local office.
Are you living with pain? So was Lisa, a brave Marine wounded in Iraq.
After surviving an explosion, I was on horrible painkillers. I tried 1 hour pain relief, and now I'm pain-free all day without dangerous side effects. And it works in less than 1 hour.
Try it free for 1 week and pay only the shipping with no automatic shipments. Call 800-500-1810 right now or visit onehourpainrelief.com. That's 800-500-1810. 800-500-1810.
Who did you let down today? If you're drinking too much or doing too many drugs, you probably let a whole bunch of people down. And I bet you're not sleeping very well either. Well, we can help you at the Detox Hotline. Let us be your recovery concierge. And don't think this is just another treatment ad. I promise you, we are different. We'll put you in a luxury-like getaway where our painless detox process will fix your addiction problem. And in no time at all, you'll get your life and your sleep back. Painless Detox is here, and our recovery concierge service will work with your insurance company to maximize your coverage. We are different. Let us help you break your addiction to drugs and alcohol before it's too late. Take 5 minutes of your time and call right now. I promise it will change your life. 800-885-2600. 800-885-2600.
Geico Motorcycle presents Reflections from the Road.
Let me tell you, the road is a much more relaxing place since I switched to Geico Motorcycle Insurance and started saving money. With that taken care of, now I can think about deep, important things. Like how come it's a pair of pants when there's only one of them? A real brain teaser. But hey, at least saving money with Geico Motorcycle is as easy as pie. What does that mean anyway?
Geico Motorcycle Insurance. See how much you could save.
Do you need working capital for your business? Don't wait months for the bank approval. Get the cash you need today at businessloanstoday.com. Even if you've been turned down from a local bank, at businessloanstoday.com, we provide alternative financing to retailers, restaurants, hotels, contractors, auto mechanics, and hundreds of other businesses. Unlike banks, our unique financing services are flexible, with repayment plans tailored to meet your needs. There's no collateral required, and loans are not based on your personal credit score. The only requirement is that you've been in business at least 1 year and have sales of over $20,000 per month. Getting the cash your business needs is easy. Just fill out our simple application and we'll customize your financing to fit your needs. Then, within 24 hours after approval, your funds are available up to $250,000. Thousands of business owners are turning to alternative financing instead of standard banks. The application only takes a few minutes, so call Business Loans today at 800-669-9801 and see what you qualify for. That's 800-669-9801. 800-669-9801.
Welcome back to the Slam Show. And Joe Time, I saw you throwing the nunchucks and missing.
Yeah, no. I feel naked without them now.
Well, you can't get them until the next break.
I'm using the Force.
Yeah, yeah, Force.
You got no superpowers.
Yeah, the Force Awakens. That's the next Star Wars one that's coming up this year.
Wait, that's gonna
be that's gonna be awesome. That's a Slam Show field trip for sure.
Yeah. I'm more excited about Entourage the movie though. That's my shit.
When's that coming out?
This summer.
Shoot, I'm ready for Avengers 2, Age of Ultron.
Since we're talking about movies, are anyone out here gonna watch that 50 Shades of Grey?
No.
I haven't read the book. I have a thing. I have to read the book before I see the movie.
So
really?
You're gonna watch it?
Yeah, always. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's best left to the imagination.
I heard I should read the book for pointers, but I didn't.
my boyfriend read the book. He read the book.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
read the book. Yeah.
Well, my auntie mistakenly left it at the condo when I was leaving, and she happened to place it in a bag that I had in one of her closets. And so I get home after I'd unpacked everything from when I moved out, and I was like, "Oh, what? 50 Shades of Grey? Did she leave this for me?" And then it turned out being like
You're
a
like,
mistake. And she's
"This
like,
is
"Hey,
porn."
can you send
Okay.
this back to me?" Yeah, she has like the next one too. Like
You ask her,
there's like a 50
why
Shades of
is
Grey
like
part two?"
3 pages stuck together? That's the good part.
50 Shades Darker. Is that what it is?
I think so. It's like a darker gray cover too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well
yeah.
played.
Yeah.
It sounds like an adult film.
I think it is.
I feel
man.
like if I got
So, right?
after I got
Close enough.
past a certain part, I'd be exhausted and just kind of give up.
Something like that. All right, guys, this is a topic segment sponsored by Davino's.
Thank you, Davino's. Shout out to Anna, manager over there.
Yes.
Takeout.
Pizza's really good.
Hashtag pizza porn, right?
Yeah, National
Yeah.
Pizza Day.
Yeah.
That's right. Every day is pizza day.
Hashtag
Come on.
Davino's.
Yum.
Davino's.
All right, guys. I asked earlier about who checked out the Grammys, and yes, no.
All of us have a little rant, like I think lined
Yeah.
up.
Well, I think it's mainly you and myself and DJ Amy Robbins.
For those of you who know me, I don't care about the Grammys or anything.
Yeah.
But I do care what they wear, though. I'll share what I just
I
have. let me-
watched because he said we were going to talk about it, and I care about not looking stupid.
Well, you know what he told me to like. You better like follow up on it. And I'm like, sure. But one thing I want to say: who was that chick with the little girl with a dog
Sia.
hair?
Sia.
Sia.
Yeah,
And
Chandelier.
Yeah, and that little girl is actually a dancer that was on a show, and she's been featured in I think 2 of Sia's music videos now.
Mhm.
So yeah, she's an amazing dancer.
Okay.
And I love what Sia's doing, just with the whole like, you know,
Yeah.
being anonymous or however she wants.
Is
to
she like the new
portray
age
it.
Lady Gaga? Wasn't Lady
That's what
Gaga
I
like
thought-
that when
yeah,
she
that's-
first came
that's
out?
what I thought
Not-
it was.
More like Bjork in that weirdness level, kind
Yeah,
of.
she
Okay.
just yeah, she's definitely like no fucks. Like
Oh, that's her.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
That's her dance move. That's her in church hand up
Really?
favorite song. I'm watching her.
But
right
that
now.
What's her name again?
Sia. I love her. I'm so glad she's finally like crossed over into America and like she's truly a staple in pop culture now, like for us. So I've been following her since Breathe Me, which still is like one of my favorite songs of all time. I forget what show it was featured on, but
Right.
I used to be like an avid dancer and I used to like dance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we had a routine to that, and oh my god, it was like
Touches
one
your
of my-
heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love.
How do you spell
love-
Sia?
S-I-A.
Okay.
Sound it out.
Well, I thought it might have been different, being
never
how
know.
like weird she is. Maybe it was like CYA or CIAH.
Or like Sia.
Or like FHY.
True.
Yeah, seriously, especially with all the music, EDM, house, like all the new producers. Like, I don't know how to say any of their names. Like, they try to be creative, and it's just like, no, you shouldn't do that when you have people trying to play your music and
Very
like,
true.
support you. And like, you should probably
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it like Sam Smith.
That
Real
was-
simple.
Hey,
Yeah.
Speaking
you
of
never
which,
go wrong with the
Congratulations,
last
Sam.
name Smith. All right, You're the first one to tell you that right now.
well, let's just go down the list real quick on the highlights from the
Yeah.
Grammys. Cindy?
Okay, well, reading the nominees and the categories kind of made me feel like I was reading the back of a CD at the Starbucks register. Man, it's kind of disappointing to see where music is going. If this is supposed to be, highlights from industry people, and, there's so much, irrelevant or untalented or, just very mediocre. I felt like things were celebrating the mediocre. And as far as the performances went, they weren't bad. I've definitely seen way worse in terms of like award shows singing. I mean, the singing was not bad, but there was an overwhelming majority of bummer songs. Did you notice that? Most
Yeah.
of the songs were down tempo, serious,
Domestic
boring.
violence.
Yeah, I'm on my high horse with an agenda, which, don't get me wrong, I know these are all really, really important issues, and I don't miscredit those at all, but on a sponsored award show that's highlighting the achievements of music
Celebration.
artists, time and place. That's not the time and place. Your hands up, don't shoot. Last year with the gay weddings, like, all these things are, really relevant issues, but, there's time and place for those
Yeah,
things.
this is an award show.
It's an
Performances,
yeah.
the music.
Exactly, and I thought I thought that was lame and kind of making it almost downplays those issues, because then it just makes them like trendy based on your favorite singer and you don't know anything about it. And I don't know. It was kind of
it's but with the Recording Academy, so it's an NPO, and this is their night. Like this is like the only thing that people like really can, like the public, the mass public. This is what they're known for, and they like try so hard to like, you know, put forth issues like you said. But I completely agree with you as far as like they can maybe like section off a certain 20 to 30 minutes in their show, in their program, to really
put
focus
everything
on,
in
exactly,
and not trickle it out throughout the 3 hours.
A separate night for that, because I mean, there's been times where, certain artists didn't even get to perform because of time constraints, or things that don't even get to be shown, and it's like, why are we dedicating this huge chunk of time to this when there's actual like singers and bands and things that don't even get to play because of
the time
whatever.
situation.
Yeah, it's just not the time or place for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Question: did Kendrick Lamar end up winning the hip hop?
Yes, he did.
Sam Smith actually won that.
Sam Smith.
I know. I was gonna say that guy won everything, didn't he?
Pretty much. And that's one thing I wanted to touch on. But before I get into that, Cindy, was there any particular highlighted performance?
Not really. They were all just kind of bland. All the they weren't necessarily bad, but there was just nothing that really stood out. Nothing I really got into or got excited to watch. Just
That's it?
everything was just very everything was so bland.
Nothing, not even Madonna or the
Tony Bennett.
Yeah, he did perform.
He did perform, which was nice, but it wasn't exciting.
Gotcha.
There's nothing exciting on that show at all.
There you go.
The
It
devil.
takes a lot
Really
for
true.
Cindy to get excited, ladies and gentlemen. That's for sure.
But no, I completely agree with her. Like the energy was just not there. Like
It's like Reno.
it wasn't like pumped up. Besides, the opening act, but
Yeah,
everything
AC/DC.
else- I mean that
that
was probably
there.
the most dynamic.
Yeah, that should have been like the foreseeing the rest of the show going into a very nice
Very
direction.
demonic direction.
Yeah.
He said demonic.
AC/DC.
I know it was very demonic. Like everyone was wearing their little like
Yeah, that was
like
weird.
the hell.
Yeah, that was weird.
Hell
Devil's
horns.
ear.
The hell horns.
Hey, what did
Yeah.
AC/DC end up rocking out to?
Highway to Hell.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So yeah, think about it.
Followed by "Take Me to Church," right?
Followed by "I Put a Spell on You."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Hey,
I mean tourist. I meant to say tourist. I'm a conspiracy tourist. Like I toured through it. I really like theorize on it. Just
You guys are too much.
Take a nice little tour through it.
Yeah.
There wasn't no
That was
Drake
weird.
live performance to get the place popping.
Drake.
Get all the girls crying.
Drizzy.
I think you need to watch the replay or something.
Wow.
Well, check this out, guys. Obviously, we know that Sam Smith just freaking took everything, practically. But did you know about that whole thing with Tom Petty, with the royalties and the copyright situation with the song "Stay With Me" and his track? I wanted to play that, and you guys give me a really direct answer as far as how it sounds alike. So I'm gonna first play the
Tom Petty
original.
No, I'll play the Sam Smith one right away.
Let's go original.
No.
He's got it cute. Just let him play it.
Yeah.
All right, we all know this.
Yeah.
That sounds like Sam Smith.
Now, this is the Tom Petty one.
Okay, I mean, the cadence. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good song.
Yeah, it's pretty dead on.
That's a pretty good song.
Yeah, I don't.
1989.
I don't think there's much beef to be made there if you're Tom Petty, but
enough
Now-
money to be made.
Now, guys, is it enough for Tom Petty to say, hey, it's too much like my song, and I'm going to have to get royalties? Because this is my personal opinion, being a musician and so forth, that the same riff, keys are dead on.
Yeah.
Even though it's faster, or slower, depending on what angle you want to take, it is pretty identical. And the cadence or intonation is right there, without a doubt. And Sam Smith settled out of court and said, hey, yeah, you do deserve it. And he straight up said it was a pure coincidence that it was dead on that. It wasn't like he listened to the track and said, okay, I'm going to switch words around and slow it down. It happens.
I think legally, I don't think he did have a case really. Cause
That's kind of like the rapper Forte situation in Drake. But I feel like he heard his
Queen
shit.
with Vanilla Ice, like those kind of things that sound really similar. I think like legally you have to steal more than 12 seconds of something before it's considered more than sampling, and there's whole music publications where it'll be identical sheet music except for one intentional error, and then they can legally copyright that as their version of the song, and whole entire symphony scores that'll have like one note wrong intentionally so that they can copyright it. Things like that.
Yeah.
They're getting away with that, and
like the karaoke version.
The Kids Bop version.
I honestly don't hear it. I mean, it's a whole different lyrics.
It's
different lyrics. So the cadence is there, and then the riff count
It's
is
6
there.
notes and then a reprise, and that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Man, I don't think that's enough.
But it was settled
honestly.
out of court, so I think Sam Smith
Knew.
felt something.
Yeah.
It was just like,
or he didn't want any kind of whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck.
enough to make it
He's like,
go
you know
away.
what? I'm making millions and millions of dollars right now.
He's probably
Yeah.
Take a piece.
I'm just saying that's what he came out saying, that it was just purely coincidence, and it is what it is.
I agree with. I disagree with any royalties going to him at all, because
too.
It's when it comes down to it, music. How many tracks or records have you heard that have the same chord progression? There's so many, but it's like, you can't hear it unless it was straight up like Flow Ride and not giving whoever he's ripping off a heads up, I'm gonna take your rip, everything.
Right.
I just don't see what I mean. First of all, you don't get shit in royalties in this industry. When you have your own publishing company and you have your own you're the writer on the track, you still have to give 50% of your royalties to more than that. It's just copyright is so complicated as it is. So maybe he'll get 3 cents. He might get $1,000 for saying that Sam stole whatever. I didn't even know about this. I didn't even hear about that at all. But
Where you
I
been?
just disagree.
DC.
DC, yeah, once a month.
Playing with the pumps.
Playing with the yeah.
No, but seriously, Cindy, Amy, your angles are pretty direct. At the same time, we have to talk about this because there is a lot of music out there that has similarities to stuff that is from the 1920s, 1930s, and it wasn't an intentional type of thing. It was just, okay, I'm playing around in the studio and I came up with this idea. And what I want to discuss now is the possibility of things kind of sealing off where, yeah, you only have so many chord progressions, so many notes on the keyboard, on the musical scale. Is it going to be a point where everything that people come out, it's already been done exactly the way you're doing it? I think maybe in about, say, less than 50 years, everything's going to be done.
Well, think about it. I mean, you keep hearing on the radio songs that keep recycled, and it's just the same song but a newer up-tempo version of it. It seems like every year you're hearing a song from the 80s come out that people were trying to pass off as something brand new, but if you knew your music, you'd know or like Wale, he's famous for doing that now on a couple of his tracks. He brought out that Janet Jackson track, We Go Deep, and just did a new track off that, you know what I'm saying? Or
about Bruno Mars?
Or even Kendrick, when he did the Janet Jackson track and brought that into his own thing. So
the poetic justice.
Yeah. So I think what it is more than anything else.
We're talking about songs that are not even 40 years ago coming out. See? Think about that.
Right.
So I think we're kind of heading into a very dangerous area where copyrights can just be revisited at any moment because the song has already been done.
Unless you're like my boys out in Modesto, they call themselves the polyrhythms, and so they go off a whole different, not like your average
chord progression, just something way out there.
They're just way out there, and it's cool because it's something I've never even heard of in my life, but it still goes. It's not completely mix match nothing, but it's different.
Just different
exactly.
scales.
In terms of what gets played and sold and makes money is where it's going to be a concern.
Right. Exactly, because that's what everyone's familiar with.
And there's this one DJ out on YouTube. I forget his name, of course, because I'm trying to talk about him. But he makes these mashups of the top 10 songs and layers them over each other.
DJ Earworm.
Thank you. And they all sound the same because there's like a formula.
Yeah.
Of
well,
what is
he's
selling
also
at any given time.
But he's also tricking out all the acapellas to make it on key. So he's doing his part to quote unquote auto tune everything to make sure it sounds right.
But he's making a point that all the songs sound the same. Is the point that he's making is that there's like a formulaic, like there's an algorithm for what somebody hears that makes it a popular song, that makes it sell. So it's like, people are just going to go after that formula because they want their record to sell.
Exactly.
In that time.
And simplicity too, I'm sure, right?
And you know what's the most simplistic genre is country music. If you listen to that, it's just the same transitional chord progression. And hey, it sells, they're going to keep doing it.
Right.
And it's
Well, it seems like Sam Smith has no problem sharing royalties.
yeah, if
he's such a nice guy though. He's so humble and like if I was in his position and I wanted to have respect from whomever, I will be like, oh yeah, sure, you can have my royalties. It's totally cool. Like, cause I just don't think. Did you ever hear about Avril Lavigne and that like the hey you I don't like your that song?
Yeah, that track, yeah.
She completely stole that from another like a very underground unknown band that it's like exactly the same, and she tried to deny it. She was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Was the band from LA?
Maybe. I have
like
no idea.
some grunge, like way underground, playing at the Viper Room thing.
Yeah, I don't think it was grunge. It was, but it's just like the ones that didn't really make it, and then how effed up is that? All of a sudden they hear like pretty much their song on the radio by Avril Lavigne. They're just like, oh hell no. So.
What ended up happening with that? Do you recall?
That's like Carlos Mencia stealing upcoming comics' jokes.
Oh yeah.
Plagiarism is always.
I've seen that.
Always around everything.
I saw him get shit talk called out by
Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
that was
I've seen
awesome.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Joe Rogan.
So can we be on the agreement that eventually music will ceiling off as far as being creative, or going some like off-key type of chord progression where it just doesn't make sense but is different?
I just think that there's going to be, I'll put it to you this way. I think maybe 90% of things will seal off, and then you'll have that one person that's going to step out and change the way it's done. And then the rest will kind of be same, and then you'll have, again, another person will come out and change the way it's done. I don't think the whole thing is going to be ceilinged off. I think there's going to be some people that shoot through the ceiling, and most people are going to be ceilinged off. But there's going to be those comets or meteors or whatever that they're going to shoot through the ceiling.
I love the hand gestures, man. That just brings power to what you're trying to say.
Hence, that's why he's wearing them gloves.
But yeah, take Skrillex for example.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have heard dubstep 10 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just like
Transformers
I feel,
music.
Yeah, everything's going to be recycled eventually because there are only so many different variations that you can actually come up like that. Like you literally can't come up with that.
Yeah. There'll always be
that
pioneers
many.
in any game.
It just depends on what's selling.
Yeah,
Whatever
exactly.
is selling is gonna ceiling off.
When I first heard the Sam Smith "Stay With Me" song, I was like, "Oh my fucking goodness, this song is so easy. Why didn't anyone think of this?"
Somebody did.
Stay with me, you're all I need. What the hell? How did that all of a sudden become that person's main goal?
I think it's just how he sings it.
Yeah.
It's not
He
necessarily
puts
the
a lot
lyric.
of soul into it.
There's a lot of lyrics out there that are good, but just haven't been sang the right way.
I agree. It's just the source. If the source isn't right,
Yeah,
it's
there's
gonna
a
fall.
song called Wave or something like that, and then it's a really simple song.
Mr. Probs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's pretty sick. I'm like, oh shit, but it's his voice. It's his
And you know
it's
what's funny about that story with Mr. Probs? It went a certain height, then all of a sudden Chris Brown jumped on it because they knew it ceilinged off because hey, they're like, who's this guy or whatever, but then they had Chris Brown do a feature on it and it went up even further. Of
course.
So that
you
helps
want to
out.
talk a guy who sounds all the same in all of his tracks. God, Chris Brown, it seems like every track's the exact same as the one that came out before. It's like, okay, dude, come on, man.
It's like the Channing Tatum of Marvel.
Yeah, right? He's always doing the same kind of
Voice. Dude, he has
same
a-
act in all his movies. Yeah, Chris Brown's the same thing.
It's like the one thing that he was a little bit different in. But his face looked exactly the same.
He's fucking stupid.
Yeah, and then play like the next song he came out with after that. I bet you sounds exactly the same.
All right.
Run it, run it.
Here it goes. Here's the next one. Let's see if you're
Wasn't
right.
that Lil Wayne though? That was Lil Wayne. That was.
Yeah.
And then
All
play-
DJ
and
Mustard
then-
production.
And then play another one that came after that, and it sounds the exact same.
So overall, music today that sells all is basic, sound the same, and if the public keeps buying it and keeps playing it at the clubs, hey, it's just gonna keep living.
I'll tell you what, a DJ that I heard this morning, a good one to look out for is, I believe
Amy
his name
Robbins.
is K Tronada, man. Who? K Tronada, like KAYTRANADA.
Okay.
Them and their funky spelling.
K Tronada.
K Tronada.
Yeah, check him out, man.
All right.
He has this song called "Drive Me Crazy" that's really good, and then he has this other one that I was listening
And you
to.
said
on the-
he's a DJ?
Yeah, he's a DJ. He's a DJ.
Like DJ Quick. He's
Oh,
actually an
okay.
artist, but has a name DJ in front.
Well, I think he's the one making the music. I don't think he's singing or anything like that.
Okay.
So
All
he's
right.
a producer guy.
Producer.
Producer guy.
He's a producer guy.
Producer guy.
There you go. There you go. All right, guys. Let's move on to the next topic. Hey, what would you guys do with 20 grand?
Pay off all my debt first.
All right. Well, not for
Pay bills.
not for San Francisco former Giant superstar Barry Bonds. He went and picked up a $20,000 bicycle. Not a motorcycle, a bicycle.
Yeah.
This is the McLaren Tarmac.
Hey, I think we saw that at CES.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Only 250 were made. Only weighs 14 pounds. It is one of the best bikes you could have ever. Ever.
Yeah, those bikes are pretty cool, man.
But 20 grand, Michael? Seriously?
He's Barry Bonds.
Yeah,
he has
man.
money put
You
away.
you got to have a bike that's steroided out. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't your average bike, man. It's like a super bike. You can go really fast, and it's lightweight, so you can carry it with you. And
You can carry any bike. It doesn't matter.
and the pictures are so cool, man. Like you could like trick it out to where like the tires like match like the
Your shoes.
well, no, but yeah,
Like your socks.
Argyle.
yeah, no.
Because of Argyle
Like
tires.
the main frame of the bike, they make the tires to match. I don't know. It's just a cool looking
Does
bike.
it fold? Because it's more so that I'm sold if it folds and I could put it in my
Yeah,
purse.
me
Does it
too.
ride by itself?
Can I put it in my purse?
I just still
I seen a
seriously.
guy. I seen a guy who had a $10,000 bike.
Really?
Yeah, it was in the back of his truck. It was even locked up, and I was like, "How much that bike go for?" Me and my cousin thought it was like $2,000. He's like, "Oh, 10,000." 10K. I was like, "Shit."
Okay. So having a 20K bike isn't too far
No,
out
not
there,
for
right?
bicyclists. No, these
Yeah.
bicyclists are.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's people that don't even drive.
yeah, dude has 3 houses, so
Yeah.
you might as well buy some instead of another
afford it.
house.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like
get a
buying a
bike.
car. I mean, if
No.
you if you're a real hardcore cyclist,
Sure.
and you don't really drive cars, you're gonna put as much money as you would in a car into a bike.
I guarantee you, Lance Armstrong's bikes were at least 20 grand,
Yeah, for
if
sure.
not more.
No, we have a problem
Speaking of
if Slam and
steroids.
Sam wants to buy this $20,000 bike and it's just like, what is it doing here? Does it DJ?
See, it makes sense. It makes sense if you pay 20 grand for your DJ equipment,
Yeah,
which you
see.
probably have.
So that's
Yeah, but that makes him money.
Yeah, that's probably his
Well-
hobby though.
It's
That's
a
his hobby.
a return on the investment.
Okay, so what I'm saying is if Slim and Sam had 20,000 racks and wanted to buy this bike, would there be, I mean, if he had the money, I mean, shoot, man. Like,
No, but think about it.
But if it's not his hobby, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
what if he wants to make it his
What's
hobby?
20,000 out of a few million? That's nothing.
Right. I mean, we
Right, I
just
get
don't live
that.
in that world. We don't live in that
Yeah.
world of, having
Yet.
that kind of
I get that.
disposable
Yet.
money.
I get that. The whole point is it's a bicycle. It's just like if you're going to pay $20,000 for a freaking Avengers Lego system. All right, who's going to pay that?
You
There
know-
are people.
You know, some women will pay $20,000 for a purse. A Hermes, is that how you say it? They're about 18,000.
I think she's asking you, Amy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have 0 style.
Oh, okay.
That's why my purse is a
Well,
long
there's-
chomp.
Yeah, there's
A
some
what
purses.
You
job?
need to get your
Long
IQ up on
chomp.
purses there, Amy.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I wear yoga pants and Uggs every day. I'm the most basic bitch in the world. I
Basic.
got my North Face and yeah, no, I
Be real.
I don't shoes, purses. I'm just not about like.
Okay.
Yeah, I respect it, and if I like got one, I'd be like, hell yeah, and then I would
Knock it
probably
up.
spill something and ruin it like the next day. Like that's kind of
Yeah,
how
it's
things
like,
work out for me.
It's like, what am I gonna do with a purse that's like twice the price of my rent when I'm driving a salvaged car and living in a mediocre
Right.
apartment and I have student loans? Like,
Sell it.
Yeah, so it's the same concept.
Exactly, right? I'd
It's
rather
the same
have
concept
cash.
as a woman buying a freaking $18,000 to $25,000 purse and him buying a.
Yeah, exactly.
They could afford
Unless
it.
does the $20,000 purse have like more compartments or is than like a
Shit.
regular purse?
If I got
It can hold your
It
bike.
offers something more
It's
than
made
a.
out
It has room for a pump.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
It's made out of unicorn leather.
Shit, if I got the
it's stitched with
20,000,
Jesus's hair.
I'd sing to it.
There was
Right?
But stay
there was
with
actually
me.
a purse that Kanye bought Kim Kardashian that's like it's Hermes. I think that's how you pronounce it, Hermes, Hermes, and then he tricked it out. He tricked it out with some sort of drawing, so it went up to like I don't know, $40,000 to $60,000.
So he just like Sharpied the shit and all of a
It
sudden.
was, it was fugly. It was
Lady
fugly.
Gaga
ruined
did that
it.
too.
You know what
She
I'm
had-
talking about, right?
Yeah, she had one too, and she wrote something like, you know, I love my little monsters or something along those lines on the purse.
Doesn't Crayola already make one of those for like $8?
I'm just saying, if people want to spend money, but if they could afford it, go for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you
Yeah.
got the cash, go for it. Why not?
Yeah,
But
Michael.
if you don't, pay your rent first.
Extra
Exactly.
wage.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, be financially responsible. We have Michael
Lay it on the
Cruz.
favorite.
That's in the chat room. He's saying that the 20K pays for the name, and
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
it is
He's right.
based off a Formula One racing model. So, thank you, Michael Cruz. I guess he's doing his homework. Do you have one, Michael? Do you have the bike? If so, right here to the Slam Show.
Bring it here so we can.
Mike on over.
so we can jack you.
Or maybe
I'd imagine that Cruz is the type of guy that's cruising on one of those bikes.
yeah, he's
There
like
you go.
texting on. No, the bike texts for you. Like
That's right. It's got Bluetooth.
right at the Slam Show. Let's go.
Now, do you think he purchased it or he was sponsored?
He's saying he purchased it, flat out. So, yeah, like we're all kind of on the same agreement point. He has the money.
And he's probably going to get even richer, man. And hopefully the Giants bring him on board for. They say they're going to bring him on board again this year.
as a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
Soon
go.
he'll be a hitting instructor, hitting instructor. And when he does, and gets
You
his
can buy
pay.
another bike.
Buy everybody a bike.
That's right.
Yeah, buy the
He's
whole
gonna
team
have
a damn
them train
bike.
on those.
Exactly. Perfect. All right, let's move on to our final topic. Check this out, guys. Talk about job incentives. If you do well at this Chinese firm, at the end of the year, you're going to get a bonus. You either could get one night with this Japanese porn star. Her name is Julia.
What kind of firm?
It is a security firm in China. Or you have a choice from a brand new Porsche 911 or 5 days expense trip to Bali.
I get the Porsche and then pick her up.
Showtime.
I get the Porsche, pick her up, and go to Bali.
You only get to pick one.
Well, I get the Porsche.
Wait, why would
Pick her up.
Why would anyone pick a porn star? It's just one night.
I know, right?
I get the Porsche.
Wait. Let's get everyone's opinion on this. Mike Hill, which one would you pick and why?
I'm going with the Porsche too because with the Porsche you could pull anybody.
You may think.
No, I'm
No.
telling you, man. You
can pull
Porsche,
anybody.
you're pulling any chick you want, and she'll stay with you for more than one day.
As long as you're singing that Sam Smith song.
Yeah, stay with me.
So having the one night guaranteed with the Japanese porn model,
I can send these faces.
And you get to do whatever you want.
you could do. Yeah, I mean whatever.
So dumb, dude.
What do you think?
A hole is a hole. in
I don't
the
know,
dark,
man. I'm almost thinking about that trip to Bali now too, though, because.
All right, we'll come back to you, Cindy. What do you think of this whole thing?
I think the car, neither. Well, okay,
Not the passionate
Okay,
night
so-
with the porn star.
No, okay, because that's not in terms of monetary value. I mean, if you needed cash, you could sell the car. I mean, the trip.
Then go to
sounds-
Bali and her.
The
It's not
trip.
your turn yet.
Yeah.
I'm just confirming what she's saying.
Well, he's right. I mean, the trip sounds good, but it's not. It's not a tangible investment. Plus, you're still gonna have to pay taxes on it. And who wants to pay taxes on a paid night with a prostitute?
Well, wait. What if
You
he's?
have to pay
What if he's?
taxes
Yeah.
on
What if
the
he's?
prostitute, the car, and maybe the trip. Like just.
Well, it is China, so I don't know what kind of tax.
What if they're-
system
what
they
if
It's a
have.
communist country. They
Okay.
probably give up like 50% of their money in taxes.
Yeah,
I'm not
sure,
exaggerating.
But what if they're paying taxes for all of it? Then would that help you? Like, let's say the trip was tax free, the car was
Is
tax
she
free,
chlamydia free
and
as
the
well?
prostitute was tax free.
Tax free, chlamydia
But
free.
you only get to pick one, so I'm still picking the car because it's worth the most. And
Yeah.
and it's a tangible item you could sell if you you had to.
And our banner's gonna have some problems tonight, huh?
Man.
Oh.
Wow.
It's not me.
Mike! Help, Mike! No, I'm just kidding. It's all good.
know,
We're
man.
going to get
settle
fixed.
settle down over there, you guys. Gosh.
Lady Sage,
I'm gonna get the porn star for you. I'm just kidding.
thank you very much. That's a woman for you.
Psych, motherfucking psych. I'll take the trip because I don't. Like I said, you might have to pay taxes on the car, just like if you want it at the price is right. You have to pay taxes on it.
Hey, I want a car and I had to pay taxes on it.
Shh.
What the hell's going on?
Now you're in trouble.
So yeah, I'll take the trip. I mean, granted that they'll give me a paid vacation, hopefully, and then the trip itself. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take that.
Okay. Showtime.
All three. No, I'm just kidding. The Porsche, man. The Porsche, like Sydney, came down to it, flip it.
Okay.
Take the trip to Bali with that money. And hey, offer a trip. Like, you trying to come through? If not,
You
it's
can
all
only
good.
pick one.
I'm making it work for me.
Yeah, he's like flipping the sail,
Yeah,
the
well, I
Porsche.
got the Porsche.
I mean, that's like saying you could go to
Drive
Bali
around.
and rent a Porsche and then probably
with
pick
the
up
money,
a
yeah, with the
prostitute.
money that you already put. Yeah, see.
So, a guaranteed night with this chick on the screen, no way.
But I'm not guaranteed not getting chlamydia.
That's right. There's no
Word of the day.
All right, cool. DJ Amy Robbins.
The car.
I thought you were going to say the chick.
The chick? No.
I can barely see the
You don't go for Japanese girls, huh?
It's like,
I don't
why,
think she goes for girls. Period.
Yeah, I mean,
why bother? I have my own vagina. Like,
yeah, it's like one's enough.
yeah, exactly.
One's enough.
Never enough.
But yeah,
All right.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of chicks I'm into.
All right.
All chicks.
All good.
All chicks.
All good.
chicks.
All chicks.
All chicks.
You know what? Jill Time can't sit in the middle anymore because he's fucking up the background.
So, yeah, I would have to agree with the majority. Get the Porsche and
Flip
take your
it.
chances. Yeah. Because the whole night thing, that, like you said, there's no guarantee of any type of activity. And the Bali trip, you could always do that later.
You
But
don't want the porn star? That's kind of like.
Not me. I know. I'm coming out of character.
I know.
You got to change your life sooner or later.
He doesn't want a disease.
I don't want to get chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
Yes.
How do you know that's not even her name? You know.
That's true. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a quick music break and be back with our special guest, DJ Amy Robbins. And we want to say condolences to the family and friends of the Jacka, one
Yeah,
of the
Jack.
Bay Area legends that passed away recently.
R.I.P.
And a few years ago, when I was stalking all these local record stores, Tower Records, Rasputin's, Sam Goody's, I would always see the Jacka posters, CDs just flooding the displays right next to mine. I'm like, gosh, this is incredible because you're having a Pittsburgh born and raised artist really doing the hustle, and he's continued it ever since then. And I'm talking about late 90s. So, yes, the Bay Area suffered a major loss, and we just have to keep his music and memories going, and that's the track we're going to get into right now. Glamorous Lifestyle here on The Slam Show.
one.
Everyone hang tight.
I know you see me right here, ain't tell you drive by. But you so into me, you don't never ask why. You know I got paper, yes I'm a deep boy. You a big girl, glamorous lifestyle. Rocks on the wrist, big dreams, nice car. You wanna live life with a rich rock star. Everybody know us, everybody know y'all. I think I'm in a rush, so I probably never call. Why you tryna front, girl? You know you ain't ready. I be in the hood every day with my family. We a mafia, so my luck gon' get me. I'm an animal, miss my clothes don't fit me. Hanging on my ass, but we pull up in the Bentley. Nobody ever laugh, cause we always been in. All I ever wanted was to see what was in ya. I'm the Jack, ice cold Mac from the figures. Locked in the county, share my cell with a killer. Only ever said with Jack, never heard it. Real fat shot to the phone, X-side, be gorillas. I'm like, doing life, do what I can to make it better. I know you see me right here, ain't can you drive by. But you so into me, you don't never ask why. You know I got paper, yes I'm a deep boy. You a big girl, glamorous lifestyle. Rocks Rocks on the wrist, big dreams, nice cars. You wanna live life with a rich rock star. Everybody know us, everybody know y'all. I think I'm in a rush, so I'll probably never call. You know you love that jack, I'm right here. About to dip outside my 16 gear. See the tree smoke, ain't no tents on there. Tryna find a hush, all white there. Gucci nowhere. Go pop my new hop in the shit. Sip so high, it ain't fair. Never seen my clothes before with my shoes rare. You can hit the mall, but you never find them there. No, waiting on that jump off, yeah. About to make a drop off, yo. This box is all I know. I know you see me right here, ain't how you drive by. But you so into me, you don't never ask why. You know I got paper, yes I'm a deep boy. You a big girl, glamorous lifestyle. Rocks on the wrist, big dreams, nice cars. You wanna live life with a rich rock star. Everybody know us, everybody know y'all. I think I'm in a rush, so I'll probably never call.
My lifestyle, baby, like a S500. Gather up your friends, jump in, and I'm a gunny. You give me 10 minutes, I'm about to talk, hit ya. Andre nicotine in your camera phone picture. I watch as the wheels rotate, break down to 8. The color of a sneaker is the color of my face. I wear my wife beater like a banker. A rap style freak got one up in the chamber.
I know you see me right here, ain't how you drive by. But you so into me, you don't never ask why. You know I got paper, yes I'm a deep boy. You a big girl, glamorous lifestyle. Rocks on the wrist, big dreams, nice cars. You wanna live life with a rich rock star. Everybody know us, everybody know y'all. I think I'm in a rush, so I'll probably never call. You know I got paper, yes I'm a deep boy. You know I got paper, yes I'm a deep boy. Rocks on the wrist, big dreams, nice car. You know I got paper, yes I'm a deep
Yes, that was the Jacka Glamorous Lifestyle featuring Andre Nicotina.
Not nicotine, but nicotina.
Yes. With
Dre
Traxamillion production, as always. All right. Welcome back to the Slam Show, and this is time for our special guest, and I have a little video of you in action. I'm not sure if I used this last time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Keep talking.
Are you
Keep talking.
singing?
Check.
Oh.
Check. Oh, there we go. Hi. Check. Check. Yeah.
Where's my check?
Sweet. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, that was that was at San Jose State. I was on the cover of Spartan Daily, is it? I don't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
But they did this like feature on me because they thought I was cool, and I was like, all right.
Everyone does
Sweet,
features on you.
thanks. I know, it's weird.
There you go.
It's weird.
KSJS, right?
KSJS is definitely what made me. Like in college, like I met all my best friends the first night. Then I started KSJS my sophomore year, and that was just
Look
like
at you,
a
just
game
rocking.
changer. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, this is why I get booked. Like,
I love that.
yeah. People,
What were you playing? What was the song? Do you remember?
Epic by Sandro Silva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Right
I
on.
love that song.
Sounds awesome.
That's a heater. I haven't played that in a while.
Let's
I
ha-
should.
Let's have a big round of applause for DJ Amy Robbins, everyone.
Thank you.
Welcome back, girl.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be back.
You were very excited when I hit you up and said, hey, do you want to come back onto the Slam Show?
Yes.
I was like, yes.
Do I?
Yes. Hurry up with that.
We'll feed you pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
National
yeah.
Pizza Day. Appropriate.
Yeah. What incredible timing.
Incredible. Happy National Pizza Day.
Is it really
world.
National Pizza
That's
Day?
just
It
Monday
is.
for me.
Every Monday is National Pizza Day.
That's too funny. So, yeah, you were kind of worried on the way here because you thought you were going to be stuck in traffic and all that stuff.
I was freaking out. By the time I hit, what is that, the 4? I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm so
Through the
bad.
Caldecott?
I'm like, if I'm not 15 minutes early, I'm not on time. Like, that's just what they teach us at the 49ers organization. So
yeah, when you were a cheerleader.
Rah rah. Yeah. But yeah, like if you are not on time, like
You're late.
you know
I know how that is.
It's no bueno.
I know how that is because more promo work, I have to be there at least an hour early just so I could get myself situated.
Yeah, and even for private events, like when you're DJing, you want to make sure everything's set up, everything is like good to go. I did a corporate event on Friday on Market Street. And first of all, parking, I just ended up valeting my car and like
Right,
getting all
right.
this stuff. It's just like so many things that could just be a detriment to getting there on time, getting everything set up. And you never know the situation if you've never been to the venue before.
Yeah.
So always got to be on time. So I was freaking out. I made it at 7:01.
And where was this at?
Oh,
The
where
event.
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll yeah, their
Rush-
headquarters. They just changed their headquarters to above Bloomingdale's on Market Street.
Is that
Yeah.
a restaurant?
No, it's actually an anime. It's like the number one source of anime like in the country. Like they're huge. Crunchyroll.
Really?
Yeah. They
I
own like
didn't
all
know
the
that.
Yeah, check them out. Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
One word, Crunchyroll.
Yeah, sounds like a food place though.
It does. They had
Yeah,
sushi there. They had sushi there. Like they like did make your own sushi. So all like they kept bringing me sushi plates and sushi. I'm just like, what are these the rejects that people like tried to make and they like just couldn't handle it? So never mind.
Eat it
Never mind.
anyway.
Yeah, like I said, I'm out of it today.
It's all good. It's all good. And it's funny that you're bringing up the difficulties of doing gigs over in the city. And whenever I get those inquiries, I make certain that they're covering a lot of stuff, whether it's the bridge toll or parking, because all that, it just takes a big chunk out of all your earnings. And you could get really, really screwed up the ass with parking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, when it comes, so many times
You
I've
got
gotten
stories,
damn
huh?
Parking tickets, and
Hauling your
if my dad is
equipment.
watching, sorry, because all of my tickets they're sent to my dad's house. So I got another parking ticket, Dad. I'm sorry. But yeah, especially in the city.
I don't think you should be laughing.
Womp womp. Like,
He's laughing because it happens to him too.
Hey, do DJs ever BART it?
With all your shit?
No, I mean, all you need is a backpack. Like, you don't bring like all your equipment, but you don't get out by the time BART. I literally live. I live super close to the Lafayette BART station, so I am an asshole for not taking BART more than I should. I've probably been on BART twice, and I live right there, so I'm an asshole. But
No.
I've never taken BART to a gig because you're there until like 3 something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, and BART only runs till what on
12.
Saturdays?
1.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
well,
see.
if it's the
Last one,
weekend,
like, runs at, like,
it doesn't
12:30.
start up again until 8 or 9 the next
Yeah,
day. If,
yeah,
if it's
so-
Sunday morning, then
You better freaking bring yourself a freaking sleeping bag.
yeah,
and
go.
It's the worst. I ended up at SFO, and then that was the last stop, and I was like, oh, I was supposed to be in Daly City.
Really?
I was like, you gotta pick me up, bro.
Oh my god, that sucks. I know. Luckily, we have Uber now, and 99.7. Since my friend's the board op, I can just like call them up and be like, "Yo, can I sleep in the station?" And
there you go.
There you go.
My friends have done it before. I haven't, but maybe if I like drink a lot,
Have it in the
that'll be
back
my
pocket.
last resort.
Yeah.
There you go.
I used to do that all the time when I was at Sac State, KSSU radio station.
KSSU.
Yeah, they're like KSJS, but with Sac State. And I used to have a slow jam show that would go pretty late into the night, and I would just sleep in our little area.
And I know Michael wants to do his slow jam intro.
Oh, here
Take
we
it
go.
away.
Here we go.
No, I don't need to do it.
You chickened it out last time. You did it.
Just give us the E40 sound effect.
You're now tuned into the seductive slow jam session with your boy, the smooth operator, KSSU, Sac State's sexiest radio station.
He sounded like that cat.
Nice.
What's his name for Digital Underground at first?
Humpty.
He said, at first.
You did have your eyes closed, man.
Yeah, I did. I got to get
And
it.
a facial expression.
I got to get it to character, you know.
Yeah, I know. See, you say KSJS. My first show was 2 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that sucks. Shit. So it was terrible.
It's a gig, though.
And
it's your passion.
Trust me, I had a lot. That was actually a really high traffic time of night.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I mean, I was playing electronic music, and I had people calling in all the time, like, "Oh my god!" Like either "I love you, you're awesome," or every time I hear your voice, I want to stab something in my eye. Like I've gotten a lot of awesome phone calls between those hours, and that was definitely one of the best.
It's the worst.
One of the best time slots I've ever worked in.
I hope they're not
with
listening
radio.
today.
What was the weirdest phone call you got?
Ooh,
Go ahead and say it. Say it. It's okay.
guy was
We're all
like-
therapists.
Oh, this guy was just.
We'll help you through it. Hold my hand.
Okay. talking to me, and he was asking me, I can't remember what questions he was asking me, but all of a sudden I just heard like,
Can you say that again for me?
phone. Yeah, he was like, oh, sorry, what was that track you just playing?
I didn't know you could hear me moaning at that time.
I was like, oh God, no! Like, it was honestly the most terrifying
crazy.
experience I've ever had in my life. It was.
That was on a
terrible.
track. I forgot what track that was.
There's a lot of tracks that are like that.
Yeah.
Here we go once again. Copyrights.
Yeah.
Moaning.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
that
a
was
guy.
my jack
Just a
off.
guy being such a creep, and oh my God, and it was late at night, and I'm in the building by myself, and oh God.
The lights turned off. That would suck.
Yeah. Don't even get me started. How creepy that building is. Hugh Gillis Hall. Anybody that goes to San Jose State, they know about the basement, and
Is there
Is it
like
haunted?
everything's haunted to me, but like, yes, it is haunted.
It could be brand new.
It is not brand new.
It's built on a grave, so it's
Oh, yeah.
haunted, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, speaking of that, did you hear there's a new Poltergeist coming
Yes!
out? Yeah.
Yes!
And the whole theme of that is the house being built on top of a cemetery. So
Isn't that how it starts?
Yeah, that's how it started.
That's
Yeah.
the original one was
Yes.
built on cemetery.
Yes.
That movie scared the shit
It's
out
a
of me when
remake?
I was a kid.
It's a remake.
It
yeah.
still scares
Yeah.
the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Everything scares the shit out of
Yeah.
me, so
No,
fuck that
no, 'cause it was-
movie.
it was like-
And
I
These
don't
are
do
dumb.
scary movies.
Me neither.
Field trip.
And
I tried to.
Did you hear about the first Poltergeist? All the actors and actresses
Yeah.
were basically dying in
Yes!
some weird way.
During filming.
That too. And
I
years
have to
after.
read that.
Hey, well, did you know that our Safeway over off Burnell Avenue in Pleasanton is built on ancient burial grounds?
You're bullshitting, right?
I'm serious.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You
no
sound
wonder-
like you're pretty proud to say it.
Well, I mean, I'm not too proud because my pumps have been messed up all the time. I think that's why we're always in alarm.
So
But-
have you experienced anything supernatural?
No, just the fact that our pumps are
Filled with water.
no, just a gas tank one. But like, no, we're in alarm more often than two of the other sites I've worked at. That's for sure.
Really?
Yeah, people definitely buy into the whole there's some kind of haunted hype about it. I don't know.
It's like Levi's.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Levi's?
I'm just kidding.
Well,
Levi Stadium.
Hey, there's
It's
already
haunted?
I'm just kidding.
no. Wait. There is some discussion about the whole worker dying. Remember when they were building it?
When they were
Yeah.
The
building
one that
it,
died in the elevator shaft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
there was,
they're floating around the idea that his spirit is around, and that's
I
kind
think
of
I
like,
hurt when I was on the field.
Did you?
well, they need,
We're scaring the shit out of Amy Robbins right now, and it's her interview
She has to
section.
go back home.
we need a shaman to
creepy-
clear that out.
I sleep with the lights on if I'm alone.
You're not
Fact.
alone.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
I know. Well,
Not
I don't think so.
I know
mean,
that.
not completely on, but
I think that's
last
where I see
night,
my eyes
since
closed.
my boyfriend was out of town, I kept the bathroom light on and like the door cracked open, and I was just like huddled with my dog, like,
no.
oh my God, and it's all like windy and rainy. Yeah, I'm a bitch. I am a bitch. Basic one too,
With Uggs.
with Uggs right now, and
She was Uggs to sleep.
So let's get back to the
Yeah.
whole music DJing thing. How's everything so far in the new year?
So far, so good. Yeah, I am toying around with different dates.
Sex toys?
Yeah, those too, and and residencies just at different spots. It's really hard being my own manager and like trying to, I'm really bad at time management as it is. So yeah, I am. Like
But you're
that's
always
what,
But you're
early.
pretty punctual.
I'm punctual, but like
Organizing
the day
that time.
of,
Oh.
yeah, it's just like give me 3 hours and I'll be like, oh God, I gotta be there. And like I have to be mentally prepared for wherever I'm going at least 3 hours before. Like that's just
Yeah, you have to get
something-
psyched up.
Yeah, and just trying to have my own schedule and like handle it properly. It's kind of a mess, but I'm booked every weekend, so that's a good thing. And even on weekdays too. Like the thing about me, I don't go out and like it's really bad. Like I don't really hustle myself unless like the only example I have is my birthday weekend. I'm like trying to get certain shows, but I never like go out and ask people like, oh, like, do you have this date for you? Which I need to start doing because I'll just like take like someone's like, oh, we need you here, and I'm lucky enough to have people like kind of recognize
The brand.
like the brand, and they'll book me, but that I'm just so terrible at hustling. Like I have a friend that is just like, okay, this like she knows exactly what she wants, like when she wants it, and like she has earned her respect just because Yoyoli, DJ Yoyoli, she is amazing, and she is definitely an inspiration to me to like really like hustle and get on that grind because like people take her seriously. Like, okay, fine, okay, I'll book you. Got it. Like I'm just one of those like
Easy going.
easy go, like kind of like behind the scenes. Like if they hit me up, okay, yeah, sure, cool.
Yeah.
Like I wish I could like say I have an event that might be happening.
I think because you don't want to go to the venue and get your ass scared by the poltergeists.
It is the creepy streets of San Francisco, and I was just at Treasure Island roaming around.
Oh,
yeah,
that
and now,
is freaking. That whole island's freaking.
Is it? I
So
still
whenever
never
I-
been there.
Demons everywhere. That motherfucker.
Weren't they going to build like a Disneyland there one time?
That's ironic. There's demons all over Angel Island.
I
Click upon that.
think said Treasure Island, but it's Angel
Oh, I
Island.
thought she said Angel Island.
Yeah, I'm like,
That was you again. I was like, the Joker over here.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm glad that you're here, and
you.
I'm sure the co-hosting staff that wasn't here last time has a few questions for you, some
Sure.
random stuff. So let's go ahead and start with Mr. Mike Ill with the Argyle outfit. Throw something at Miss Robbins.
Not your shoe.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so Slam sends us and Lady Sage, when they send us these, right after the show, they'll send us an invite for next week's show, and it usually has a picture of the guests. And I saw you all decked out in your Niner gear, and you had your turntable set up right by the field, and so kind of had me wondering, are you did say you worked for the Niners as a cheerleader? Are you like their official DJ as well, or what's going on there?
I am not their official like in-stadium DJ. That's actually Adrian, who is the owner of Sound in Motion, based in Santa Cruz. They do like corporate events and stuff like that. So he's in charge of the in-stadium music. When you hear that, that is Adrian.
Okay.
Me, however, I was signed on to do the Red Zone Rally, which is the official tailgate. It's basically it's the tailgate. So
Sure.
with the new stadium, they don't allow, like they've put a lot of restrictions on what you can do in the parking lot,
Right.
which is fair enough because it's fair enough. So they direct everybody to come to that area in the Great America Pavilion,
Okay.
which they just built. Like it's brand new, it's beautiful. It's all you can eat, all you can drink, all the rides you can ride of the like flight deck. So
Yeah.
make sure you eat and drink a lot and go.
You got
on
me
the
on
flight
that.
deck.
Pretty good.
Formerly Top Gun.
Yeah, that's my favorite ride too, and I get to park underneath it every time I'm there. I get to like drive through Great America. It's super sick.
You know somebody got their head kicked off there too, right?
What?
You don't remember that?
You're scaring the shit out
It
of her
was
even
flight
more.
deck.
Yeah. Well, Top Gun.
No, Top Gun. Somebody lost like a
Kicked
finger
your
kind
shoe
of-
or the hat. I want to get
And
the
kicked
hat.
off his head, right?
Yeah, yeah.
you got decapitated?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
he
somebody's
did.
foot like
He
punted his.
tried to go back to grab his hat.
Yeah.
Climbed over the fence.
And then got his head
somebody's-
shed.
So that's how fast they were going.
Oh my god.
Over a
You know what?
fucking hat?
Kicked his head off.
Punted it.
Cindy, is that a freaking urban legend?
No,
It's a real thing.
Someone.
I think I've heard that.
No,
It
it
was-
was a
it
school.
was on the
like
news.
And
it was-
screw you,
Yeah.
because I like that used to be like the highlight of me, like being in there. Like I get to park underneath my favorite roller coaster. No wonder why their EMTs set up right over there.
Now you're looking up
and
and saying,
nobody's parking there.
hey, that's not red. That's
There are
blood
cones
stains.
I heard about the
Oh,
dude
yeah.
that died on Drop Zone, and then I was always scared of my skinny ass that I was gonna slip out of Revolution on the Revolution going up, and I see all the pennies. I always thought like, man, am I just gonna like
All the
slip through
pennies?
and just
Did you
fall
say
in the water or
panties?
something? Pennies. And then I guess my follow-up question to that is like, because recently I was on the Niners website, big Niner fan, and I saw that they're hiring for like team reporters and digital media coordinators and stuff, and I was gonna put my little bid in the
Do it.
cap, and I was just wondering, is it a hard process to get employed by the San Francisco 49ers? And
So the company that I work for, I'm contracted, the one that basically produces the Gold Rush. So they do, it's a company called E2K. They are responsible for the Pro Bowl entertainment, all of the Niners entertainment. Like they are such an amazing company that they run the show.
Sure.
And I've never like directly worked with anybody in the NFL, so I can't really like, I
Okay.
can't really tell you, but
well, like, have you ever met any of the really quick? Have you ever met any like the 49ers studios guys, like the reporters? Have they ever done
I've-
pieces on the cheerleaders? And have you met them? Or
I've
anything like
met, I've met a few of them. Yeah, I can't remember their names. I'm like really bad at names.
that? No problem.
But I could. I'll message you.
Yeah.
I'll remember.
Yeah,
I know
find me
Facebook
after the show.
profiles.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
But yeah, awesome.
Right on. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, I guess that makes me next. Okay. Just out of curiosity, I know you got a lot of stories, but what was the absolute worst shit gig you've ever had? Nightmare.
Oh,
And we mean shit.
man.
Like-
Oh God, I haven't ever. I can't say. Lucky for me.
You don't have to say exactly where.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I would say. I don't know where, but
Just say type of gig, type of place, and what happened.
oh my gosh, that it's really hard because when you go into certain clubs or venues, like just anywhere, if you've never been there before, you never really know what to expect, and and even if you've been there before, you don't know what kind of crowd is going to be there that night, and I just
You didn't know.
I don't know. I mean, I think the last thing that I could really remember is this one venue that I just recently played at, and the booth monitors, like what DJs can hear, what everybody else is hearing. Like we have a feed that we hear, just so like music acoustics in the place like won't let us hear a delay or anything like that. So the booth monitors, so I could hear, went out, and that it's not that big of a deal. Especially if you're on Serato or something, like you can mix on Serato. You don't even need headphones. Like if you know your music well enough, like it's not that hard. But to have like the seriously, but it's really shitty when everybody looks at you and is like, oh, the volume changed. Like it's a terrible experience. And also like the turntables, needles are bouncing up and down whenever people jumped up and down, and it was just a really unstable
DJ environment, and that's the worst thing. There really haven't been any terrible shows that I could think of at the moment. I'm sure there are a million, but I mean, I'm sure there are certain cases where I'm just like super down on myself because I don't think I'm mixing well enough, or I'm not reading the crowd well enough, and like they'll always like I'll have that thought in my head at least like often, like every DJ like questions themselves, but
It's more of an anxiety thing rather than fights or shootings or fires or.
yeah, I don't think I've ever been.
You never know.
I don't think anyone's been shot at one of my shows.
All
But
right.
That's a good sign.
yeah,
She wasn't at that Chris Brown event.
I was not at the Chris Brown event, but I was close
Allegedly.
by.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
They still haven't caught the shooter, so we don't know.
yeah, super bad, but
Is that the Grinch?
I think he just downloaded that.
I got them all.
Well, let me ask you this just really quickly for you and Sam. Do you think that maybe lady DJs or female DJs get protected more at events, or
hell no. Are you? I
Like
mean,
more
She's on the
security?
dessert cart, pretty much, right?
Yeah,
This is
but-
all these drunk guys.
I mean, why do you think that the club owners have me come out? Like, oh, so a club owner just told me it's because you're a girl and you look good, and I like seeing you better in the booth. Then I was like, all right, cool, whatever, it happens. But no, I mean, I don't have security. It's not. I DJ'd at the Grand with Colleen Shannon, who was the 50th anniversary Playboy Playmate, and she just came. She walked from her hotel to the club like by herself, and
Yeah.
oh my god, like
Yeah.
my David Xavier was there with me. He's like, how the hell does she not have somebody
Try to rape her.
Yeah.
or just like with her? Like,
Yeah,
that's so dangerous. And she's like wearing this little outfit, and I'm like, oh my god, girl, like I'll take care of you. Like
It's
yeah.
the confidence.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You
it's
just
scary.
never know. Out on the city street, there could be some psycho piece of shit that doesn't care about your
I
confidence.
freak out sometimes, and I mean, I usually I'm taking well enough care most places where people will walk me to my car, and that's
Do you have mace or anything? Any device?
What?
To
Do I have
protect you?
advice?
Yeah.
Like a taser.
Oh no
Like a nunchuck.
A nunchuck, yeah.
Yeah, I got two guns right here,
I'll
son.
teach you some nunchuck skills.
Nunchuck, yeah. Okay, there we go. I'll keep nunchucks in my purse.
Not Joe, because he doesn't even know how to throw it right.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
I'll end up hurting myself with the nunchucks if I tried to do that to anybody. I'm like, oh shit. But
Lady
yeah, no.
Sage.
Oh, quick question. You said that dance was also your passion, and then now DJing. Which one do you enjoy more?
Well, it's nice because I can do both at the same time. So
is that why you dance while you're DJing?
Yeah,
Oh,
like in the
yeah.
video.
I mean, that's
That's
yeah,
a great
that's
video.
not really dancing, but it depends actually on my mood. Because both are really, you just get that good energy from both of them, no matter what you're feeling. I don't know.
No matter how much drinks you've taken in.
No matter how many drinks I take in, no matter how many bottles of wine I've gone through, because that's like a fun joke that a lot of clubs like to play on me. It's like, oh, we'll give you as much wine as you want. Like, haha, good luck. Like, pat me on the back. Like,
so you do drink while you DJ?
Yes. But I mean,
Do you get?
I usually.
Do you like get?
No,
totally
I
fucked
never.
up? Yeah.
I've only
Sort of a
really gotten fucked up once,
Mhm.
and
Never
that was
again.
that. Remember when I told you about the disappearing act that I did one time?
Also, that was the night.
Yeah, that was the night. But I was DJing with someone else, and they're like my family, so
It was okay to disappear.
It was okay. Yeah, I went upstairs in the office and slept
Hey, I disappeared this year on Halloween, so it was all cool.
on Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And I was a magician, so it all worked out.
There you go.
It was like my
See?
final
Oh, that's
act.
There you go.
Yeah.
I will
I thought
make
you were
this.
Super Mario.
No, I was Super Mario here,
Oh, you were okay.
but
I'll make this wine disappear.
Yeah.
I will disappear.
yeah, I definitely disappeared. Fireball, and then I was out.
Oh yeah. See, and I don't do shots. So whenever I'm DJing, like I drink only wine or beer when I'm DJing, and I usually drive myself to events because I don't like to deal with, if I bring my friends, like I want to go home, like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Like, I'm at work.
yeah, seriously.
Believe me, I
never
know
do
how
that.
that is.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
God.
how long you have to stay here till? Motherfucker, I told you, 1:30.
I know, and I feel bad. So of course I want my friends to have a good time, and when I'm driving them, I'm a great DD. I don't see why they just can't wait for me to be done because they'll get a safe ride home. So
You're the
oh, well.
DJ.
I'm the DJ. I'm like DDD.
On that note, Joe time.
Man, so she asked the question of worst gig. Mine is your greatest gig that was like holy grail of your gigs, and if not, haven't got that yet, what would be considered your holy grail of gigs?
I have played a lot of amazing shows that I'm really proud of.
Top one.
My top one. Oh my god.
The poltergeist event.
We're getting specific.
Ooh.
Nah, not top one, but
I know. See, it's so hard to like specify
I understand.
what events. Let's see. I think the coolest one I did, especially like just for the Bay Area, was the Draft Bash. So when the 49ers, they had this like giant block party, once again, that E2K put on, and I was up there on stage with everybody, and Kennedy, the MC, is like, oh God, he was like, so we have DJ Amy Robbins, and like he was asking me before what my Instagram handle was and my Twitter, and he was like, what is it, Love Me Some Amy? That's too inappropriate. I can't. Like, he thought that it was like some kind of like porn star name, and I'm like, Kennedy, no. So, but yeah, it was a really fun event. That was my 6-hour event that I stayed up on stage and just didn't move, and because I
didn't urinate.
didn't do any. I was just like, oh god, and I was wearing a headset, so I didn't want to miss my cue at any point in time, because I played music during the commercials, and so it was hard, like for cues. And then for like trying to cue up my music, I'm like I had like 4 like headphones this size on my head, or like 4 or 2 different pairs of headphones. So that was a little intense, but it was definitely
that gig.
It was a great.
That was the greatest gig so far.
Yeah.
And many more to come.
Oh yeah. There's one event that I need to confirm that I'm crossing my fingers for.
Is there like a big goal for you this year that you want to hit?
Yeah, I want to release an EP. So I've been working on like a bunch of different tracks, and I just need to figure out which ones I want to put on there. So as soon as I do that, then I'll be able to really like not release it, but send it out to labels like once it's like completely done and mastered and everything. So that's like my ultimate goal for like at least end of March up until summer. So
there you
give
go.
myself a time frame. Yeah.
There you go. Half a year goal.
Yeah.
Make sure you're 15 minutes early for that goal.
Yeah. Better show up.
I had a question. The time when you were a cheerleader for the 49ers, did any of the players ask you out?
Not allowed to talk to the players ever.
Big
no,
no-no, isn't it?
Yeah, huge no. You will get kicked off the team, and yes, it has happened before.
Is it a player that's on the team now, or someone that we might recognize the name that's no longer?
Well, I don't.
He's like,
Actually, I don't even know. I actually don't know who it was.
Andy Lee.
Girls get kicked off the team.
Yeah, girls get. Oh yeah, girls. But
not the players themselves.
But like, it's not discussed. Like in practices, if something bad happened to a girl, like it's just not. It's not discussed. Like no one questions it.
Yeah.
I mean, people question it. They're like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah.
But you know, you don't. You can't. Like I don't even know what player, but it has happened to a few
If I
girls.
may jump in really quickly, we talked about Jacka and we talked about Slam and Sam's friend, and I know that there is a dear member in the Niners cheerleader organization, and Melissa Galvin, who passed away.
That's right.
Can you touch on maybe your relationship with her a little bit?
No
And,
way. Did you know her?
I didn't know her beyond the fact that I've seen her at a couple games before, and then also I remember in her later years hosting the show with Joe Fonzie, and she did a great job.
That's
I mean,
right.
Yeah.
So
Team
yeah,
Melissa. Team
yeah,
Melissa
and she
right here.
she always cool, very cool.
So yeah, she was just. I met her through the 49ers organization, and she was actually a former Gold Rush cheerleader, and she was just. If you like ever were like, I just get chills thinking about like she is just such an amazing soul. Like
That's
she
what I
is,
heard. I heard
she's-
she exemplified everything of what like a
Yeah.
cheerleader and just a woman should be. You know? What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly. Like she is like golden child of the Gold Rush. Like literally, like she was just always smiling,
Always.
super nice. Like
Yeah.
like she was on top of it. Like, but you would never feel uncomfortable around her. And being a rookie cheerleader, like you're scared of everybody, like everybody. But she made you feel welcome, comfortable. Like she just was an amazing person, and to have that hardship. For those like she passed away from breast cancer. Her mother passed away from breast cancer as well. So it ran in our family, and like the Galvins have been like really affected by that. And she just always like had like she was just such like she was definition of fighter, like definition. And she was diagnosed with it again maybe I guess a year ago now, and then that kind of just that it didn't. Yeah. So, but she was just an amazing person, and my condolences go out to her family and all of her like best friends. Like I can't call her one of my close friends or like a friend really. She was more of just like an acquaintance and somebody that like I had a lot of respect for. And so yeah, it's a really sad tragedy.
I mean,
that
did you
happened.
learn anything from her at least, or were you not even that close to really learn anything?
I mean, she, as you said, she just exemplifies what a Gold Rush cheerleader should be. She has, the poise that she always, like, it's just everything about her. You look at her and you're like, I wish I could, be someone that is following in her footsteps. Like, like I want to be your child. Like, I love you, Mom. Like, it's
you
like,
want emulator.
yeah, it's exactly like she
made that
was-
big of an impact on
she's
yourself and a lot of people.
And anybody that had met her that would have
Yeah.
met her, like, is just they could say the same. So, yeah, she was an amazing person.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you for bringing that up, Michael, because I did recall seeing that all over social media. And
That I didn't realize how much that blew up, but I'm glad that a lot of people recognized her for what she
Definitely.
did to the organization.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, she was the face of the Gold Rush for a long time. So.
Yeah, exactly. She was Gold Rush cheerleader.
Yeah. And you're always seeing the celebrity athletes and so forth getting all the limelight, and it's always good that someone that's put in the hard work, such as her, is getting the recognition and so forth.
Definitely, and she deserves it.
Wow. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So, well, let's stick with that a little bit. As far as the experience being a cheerleader, is that something you want to say, hey, I'm still young enough. I can still do it. Can I? Should I? What's your thoughts on that?
So, you're never too old to be a cheerleader. As one of the Raiderettes was like 47 or something like that.
Or there was someone on the Tennessee Titans, I believe.
Bengals.
Yeah, the
42,
Bengals.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
why not?
why not? If you still have the stamina and you look good, hell yeah, like cheerlead for the rest of your life, girl. Like, get it.
But how about for you?
For me,
Yeah.
I would never. I mean, just because I
Never
do
say
other
never.
No, I mean, I've toyed with the idea of doing a different team.
Mhm.
But
No.
no, not NFL, not NFL, not NFL.
I thought you meant the other team.
No.
Dubs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just because basketball cheerleaders, they seem to do like the most, right? I mean, they're like
they've got a lot of hard work that they put into that, and
they're not even considered cheerleaders; they're dancers.
Right.
Yeah, choreography and everything.
Dubs dancers.
They bring it. And actually, Sabrina, the current director of the dance team, was a former Gold Rush.
Mm-hmm.
So they're amazing dancers too. So, and like, just because I have like
that experience.
Just like more time. They do a lot. Like back when I was on Gold Rush, I had literally 7 jobs, and I was doing something every single day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like I need more. Like if I wanted to continue dancing and I wanted to have like a packed, like just like push myself, packed schedule, like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Then I do that, but I can't with my schedule, unfortunately.
So briefly go into a normal week as being a cheerleader.
As being a cheerleader, normal week. I used to spend 4 hours in the gym. I would do cardio for an hour.
Okay.
Do weights for maybe 45 minutes, and then go practice for the rest of the time, just like the routines. And I had
and go to sleep and do the same thing the next day, right?
Go to sleep. I mean, I was in school, so I'd go to school. I was a nanny, so I would go pick up the kid. I was a personal assistant for the guy who hooked up Barry Bonds' house,
Bicycle.
like all of his his bicycle, hooked it up. He did all of his like home theater connections. So I worked for him for a little bit, like in his warehouse, and like did all of his tax stuff. Not like I was his accountant. No, I like organized his receipts and stuff. So I mean, I did so much.
Yeah.
I couldn't even, like, I was never home. Like I was doing everything, and then we only had practices on, Saturdays, and then games on Sundays. So if that, like, what, 12 games? Like it just. But if you're in the NBA, you're an NBA dancer. You got like what 82. 82. It's like damn, and they practice 3 days a week.
Mm-hmm. Plus playoffs if the team makes it.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was just it's being a cheerleader and being in.
There goes your drinking wine days.
Oh yeah, hell no. As soon as I turned 21 though, like that's when I was on the team, and that's why I was at the gym. So I was like, I love beer and I love drinking, because I never really drank that much in college. But being on the team and like trying to stay in shape, like because obviously I had so much gym time, but it's hard work. It's hard work.
And they have rules for you to stay in shape and
Hell
not. Yeah. What happens if you're like over a certain limit?
Benched for the following game.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's no bueno. That's like the worst feeling ever.
They have weigh-ins?
Luckily,
like a fight?
No.
You gotta hit weight?
You have to fit the uniform.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, Gold Rush, like they're such an amazing company. Like we were, compared to what other cheerleaders were treated at, the Raiderettes, like everyone's saying, like if you were going to get into that, like how people say.
Yeah, the whole lawsuit thing.
Yeah, you don't pay us enough and blah, 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 blah. It's like we were treated, or like the Gold Rush are treated like royalty compared to some of these other cheerleading squads. And I didn't realize that. Like they are such amazing people, and like they're such an amazing company. Like they know what they're doing and they know how to do it well. And, the first thing they said to us is, if you guys want to be comfortable in your uniforms, you're out there in front of 70,000 people. Like, do you want to look good? Then, but if there was a girl having an issue, like, you'll be pulled aside and they'll, I don't know. Luckily, the drinking didn't affect me too much, but I heard that one of my friends, like, they just tell her, okay, you need to, pick back up on your cardio. You need to do that. But
they won't be straight up with it. They'll be sort of subliminal, like
kind of beating around the bush.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They'll
I mean,
dance
they
around
will.
with
It was like a knocked
Or
up.
they're
we're
saying,
like,
hey, bitch, you got back fat.
no, but
Back fat Betty. But yeah, no, they will never do it in front of anybody. So if somebody like had that happen to them, like I would never even know. I wouldn't have known about it.
Sure. Developing some
you
cankles.
trying to go running tomorrow?
So, come on, weigh yourself,
like, let's
write
go.
down that number, and try to be like 20 less than that.
Yeah.
Right?
But some of the girls, like on different teams, like they weigh them in. They're like, you have to be within 3 pounds of this, and I'm like, damn, I wake up, I like gain 3 pounds in a day and then lose it in the morning and then gain it back. Like
that stress weight is what it is. Just stressing
it's
over
muscle
it.
weight. What you talking
I
about?
think there was a show on
Come
TV.
on
Was it
now.
the Dallas Cowboys?
The Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
I used to
they
watch
have a
that.
weigh-in. I'm like, oh my god, and she gained weight and she had, I saw
Yeah,
that.
people, cheerleading squads do that. They are brutal on some of the teams.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills, they were just like, we don't need you. That's another thing. Like, the NFL, they don't need cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are
A dime a dozen.
Excessive.
yeah, it's just there's really no purpose. And if you honestly think that decoration, like if you honestly think that being a cheerleader entitles you to X amount of dollars, like on a living wage, understandable living wage, but what is that in California? Like, it's
good point.
It's ridiculous.
They're
you shouldn't grow up.
Favor
Yeah,
by letting you be part of that organization.
It's a blessing and an honor, and you
should
should
be passionate about it.
Yeah, and you
not
shouldn't
for the money.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I forgot that I would be getting checks in the mail. I would like have a check, and I'd be like, oh my god, what the hell are you paying for this? I forgot. Like
Tricking money.
Yeah, I wasn't that bad. I wasn't that bad, but it's
But
ridiculous.
you were DJing at that time, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, so yeah.
And so it's ridiculous how
new headphones.
Girls, new headphones. Actually, V-Moda, shout out. They sponsor me, and the CEO just stalked me on Twitter and found me. So
there you go.
Hi. But yeah, girls that think that they deserve a lot more money, like shut the fuck up. Like, sorry, but seriously, shut the fuck up.
You can say it.
It's bad. Like I think that some girls just feel more entitled. But at the same time, like I said, Gold Rush was spoiled. And we didn't have to pay for our own uniform. Like, some girls apparently had to pay for their own uniforms and this and that. Like,
If they're smart, they can write it off.
Well, yeah. Exactly. But at the same time, I don't know. I'll just keep saying that.
Yeah,
at the
there you
same
go.
time. My thought process today is a little all over the place.
No,
But I just think that girls are taking it way too seriously. You're a cheerleader. If someone asks you, what do you want to be like after college? You're like, a cheerleader? It's like, slow your roll. You probably should figure that one out before you say any more.
Yeah, do you think they're gonna be like reality stars or Playboy models?
Yeah,
or
what
like...
like what?
I blame social media for that.
Absolutely.
Instagram. It's Instagram's fault.
Yeah, and seriously, if you are gonna try out for Gold Rush and you are just in it to be a cheerleader, then you most likely won't make the squad because it's all about what you have going in your life, and you have to be like a well-established ambassador for one of the best organizations in the NFL.
There you go.
There you go. Well said.
Well said. All right. Let's close it out with we'll just roll into the shouts and plugs with everyone, and everyone will give their handles and social media nicknames. Mike Hill, take it away.
Yeah. Shout out to Slam and Sam as always for having me on the show. Slide out to
Slide out.
I've been talking like that too.
Shout out to DJ Amy Robbins. It was a treat to get to have you on the show and get to learn about you. Shout out to my man Joe Corzo for hosting his first big time show this Friday, man. I'll be there with the girly. We'll be there checking out at Amachi.
Nice.
Shout out to Lady Sage for them red boots and a busy Valentine's Day weekend with work. I wish you the best. Shout out to Cindy Reza, aka Captain Fantastic. Thank you once again for bringing through the delicious goods, courtesy of Davino's.
Yes.
On National Pizza Day, and have fun in Reno. And as far as how you can catch me on the social media hype, you can find me on Instagram at Mike Illsmooth. That's MICILLSMOOTH. You can find me on Twitter at Mike on the Mic 24. That's Mike MIKE followed by the words on the, and then Mike, the short abbreviation for microphone, MIC with the number 24 attached to the end of it. And Facebook, just put in MS49er24 at yahoo.com. There's a million Michael Smiths out there. So
right on.
See, they already know my lines when it comes to social media. But yeah, shout out to the fam as always. Love you guys and my girlfriend.
Cool. Cindy.
All right. Thank you, Davino's. Thank you, Amy, for coming back. Thank you, crew. Welcome back, Joe. Good luck this weekend. One thing I did want to put out there, anybody in the Bay Area that knows of a foster placement for a friend of mine who has to move suddenly, has his little pit bull mixed dog, needs a temporary foster home. He's out here in the East Bay.
Is he obedient?
Yes, housebroken, has shots, loves kids, 5-year-old male, very, very cute. And his picture is on my social media, which is underscore captain underscore fantastic underscore. That's Instagram. On Twitter is at rowdyrez69, ROWDYREZ 69, and then that's a public post on my Facebook as well. So
We'll talk.
yeah. Anybody that can reach out or help or find a temporary home for this little guy while he, gets things back together would be greatly appreciated. So hit me up, and we'll talk.
Yes.
Thank you.
Cool.
Well, bigger shout out to our guest, DJ Amy Robbins. Definitely want to have you back when your EP is out.
Yeah.
So you said in March, so maybe around that time.
Well, I'll be sending it out, but
we want you back here.
Is it house?
Okay.
Yes.
House music?
It's a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, cool.
Yes, she'll surprise us.
Yeah.
And of course, shout out to Slam and Sam. Thank you for this wonderful show that you have here. It's amazing. It's fun. It gets me going. Joe, welcome back. Sorry I'll miss your big event, but I'll be there in spirits
Yeah,
because
you will be.
I gotta work myself too. And
Poltergeist spirits.
And Captain Fantastic, I'll see you tomorrow. Mike Ill, I'll see you
Whenever.
You'll see me-
whenever.
yeah.
On Friday, actually, for Valentine's, I'll be in Fairfield. I'll give you where I'm at, so maybe you and your girlfriend can come out there and join me and Slam. So.
Yeah. Let me know.
So I'll be working out there, so we'll talk
Okay.
later. And my Instagram is @LadySage97, and my Twitter is the same one too, @LadySage97. And shout out to our sponsor, Spellitich Sellers or spellwine.com.
Free wine.
You can check them
You
out.
get a free wine.
And everyone in the studio, and I didn't say everyone out there, just in the studio gets wine.
Spelt it.
Cool. Joe time.
Yeah, man. Just shout out to everybody in the studio, man. DJ Slam and Sam for always, hosting this amazing Monday night Slam show, and to our guest Amy Robbins, DJ Amy Robbins. Appreciate your presence here. It's really awesome. Lady Sage, as always fun, and yeah, good luck this weekend. Make that money, honey.
Yep, gotta get them coins.
And Cindy, yes, shout out to you. And yes, we'll talk about that. Always want to help a fellow pit bull owner. My man, Mike Ill, good to see you, brother, man.
Yeah,
Always
man,
looking
likewise.
sharp, bro.
Thank
Always
you,
dressed
thank
up
you,
to the
thank you.
nines.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing you this weekend and
Yeah.
have fun with Mr. Dr. Tommy Wolf and Mrs. Vanessa Rodriguez.
Yeah, man, I'm
getting
looking
down.
forward to it.
And just shout out to everybody that's tuned into the Slam Show every week, and other weeks keep telling you people keep tuning in. Come out to my show this Friday, man, Friday the 13th. If you're feeling lucky, it's $10 at the door or $10 online. Go to Joetime Comedy or joetimecomedy.eventbrite.com. Or find me on Instagram, Joe_time. Go to my bio, click the link there. You can find your way through that. And through that, you can find me on Facebook as well. Shout out to my sponsors, Lana's Egg Whites and Heinz Realty, that'll be sponsoring the show. So see you guys there. Hamachi Bar, Friday the 13th, 10 o'clock, free after party. Thank you.
There you go. Amy Robbins.
So I want to thank all of you for having me today. Slam and Sam, hell yeah. Thank you so much. Joe.
Hello.
I wish I could be at the show.
We're all good.
Seriously.
DC needs you
In
more
spirit.
than I.
Yeah,
In
I'll be there.
spirit.
I'll be there in
See, you got two of us in spirit.
Yeah.
spirit. My good spirit. Lady Sage,
Yes.
always fabulous to see you.
too,
Especially,
likewise.
yeah, like randomly at Cheesecake Factory
Oh,
for
right,
your birthday.
that was actually my birthday. I'm like, who is this white girl coming to me?
I know. I was like, like I'm so awkward whenever.
That's funny.
Oh, that was Joe works there, by the way.
Oh, you know Jared?
Yeah, Mr. Scott, DJ Kid
Vicious.
Vicious.
Yeah, he's my homie.
Shout out to the homeboy, yeah.
He was. I love you, Jared. I got him a bottle of some I forget.
Yeah, it was just his birthday
Jameson
weekend.
something like the black Jameson bottle. So happy birthday to you! Shout out to you. And Cindy, thank you so much for the National Pizza Day pizza. Hell yeah! Mike Ill,
What it is.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as
and
well.
Thanks for wearing your socks.
I wore 'em for you, baby. I wore 'em for you.
And also to my parents in Florida, my mom in Maryland, my parents' stepmom. They're probably watching, so hey! My boyfriend, thanks for letting me stay at your place. Stay with you. Sam Smith for holding it down on the Grammys. And yeah, anybody else?
Anybody.
Hey, shout out, thanks.
Everyone else, congratulations on finishing second to Sam Smith.
There you go.
And if you guys are looking for some DJ booking, man, we got DJ Slam and Sam and DJ Amy Robbins. So holla at them, man.
You know, it'd be
get down.
awesome if you guys can work together. I'd attend that, like, for sure.
We should.
we'll do a 2x4.
I forgot to mention all the proceeds is going to the after the show. It's going to actually go 10% to
me.
I can't even say it now. Ricky Menace.
Awesome.
Right.
Oh,
Heart
nice.
of Hero.
Heart of a Hero.
Heart of a Hero.
Foundation.
Okay.
My brain went like.
And then are we doing like a little thing like you did last time at Tommy T's?
Raffle?
Raffle? Maybe some scratchers? Are we giving out some scratchers?
I won't be doing that this time. But we do have some
penis
surprises
pumps.
going down. My
Okay.
sponsors actually are putting together something special for everybody, and I got some stuff going down. So yeah, it's gonna be really awesome
All right, cool.
for the people that attend. So if you're missing out, you're missing out. So sorry, you lose.
You're making Lady Sage and Amy Robbins kind
I
of
know.
sad by saying that.
There's some goodies.
No, not you guys, but just anybody else.
All
You're
right.
making my good fears.
All right. I'll go ahead and close out the shouts and plugs. I'd like to thank my entire crew, Joe, Sage, Cindy, Mike Ill. Thank you for always bringing it on a Monday night. I'd like to thank our special guest, DJ Amy Robbins. As always, you have been a pleasure.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
we got to have you a little bit more often than a year.
Yeah.
I know
rotation.
it's been so long. You know my number.
Wait,
I certainly do.
I noticed that your name is Amy Robro or Romo?
Romo. So my real last name is Moeller.
Okay.
And it's Robbins is my middle name. So Facebook blocked me, and I just ended up leaving the Romo. So
Like molar is in like the teeth molar? Or?
yes, but spelled differently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Mahler.
Like Moeller, like German, and
There you go.
yeah.
Are you German?
Austrian.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Is it Austrian, really? Glad I'm Austrian, too.
Sam's
It's
giving a shout out. Sorry.
Shouldn't I know this?
I interrupted. My apologies.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. I'd like to thank everyone that's in the chat room for interacting with us. Thanks for hanging out. Also, the ones that are just watching from afar, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like our Facebook page and also follow us on Twitter. All right, guys, that does it for this episode. Closing out with a little bit more Jacka here on the Slam Show. For myself and everyone here, we'll see you next week. Peace.
I'm an ice cold neck, that's all I know. Ain't bitch that I had, give me stacks for show. Heavy cloud coming out when I crack my dough. Niggas rap, but we was selling crack, you know. And this is how the story go. Met a rich cat, he was moving blow. He knew that I was Jackson.